Oh, sure, that worked.
Yeah, that voice is amazing.
I wonder if we can make that voice gayer, just for the fun of
Oh,
it.
absolutely. I mean, I don't know how.
Now recording.
Like, I don't know how to edit his voice, but we can absolutely make it gayer just conceptually.
Now recording. No, I
I
don't
meant
quite have
JoJo level.
Now recording.
No. JoJo Dio being smug levels.
Now
That's
recording.
like going to tear a hole in reality.
No, I can get it. Now recording.
You can't though. That's the problem.
Now recording. I'm gonna keep trying.
A voice actor two or three voice actors managed to do it. I'm pretty sure it is possible.
Now recording.
Possible,
no, I can't get it
sure,
right.
but like
Now recording. Now recording.
it's a level
Now
of gay
recording.
that just is nearly impossible to capture.
If there's anyone in the group that can get the gay voice right, I think it would be very obvious too.
Pixel's not here.
Bitch.
We don't have any bitches in the party, except you. Even then, it's debatable.
I want to make a joke about female dogs and wolf, but nah.
Leave Annie out of it.
Hey,
technically speaking, she is one.
I know, but hey.
I'm not alpha, if anything.
It's
You're
an
a
entirely
what?
accurate statement.
You know, alpha males is a very accurate term. Just like alpha versions of
Be right
programming, they're buggy, full of errors, and not suitable for the general public.
You stole that from the Shower Thoughts, didn't you?
Yep. Wasn't actually shower sauce, but it was Reddit.
Oh, my mistake.
Don't think it was shower sauce, anyways.
No, that's just coupon. They give you money back. Well, no. I found out Kim, every time she gets her medicine, she don't have a cord on her. She sees some type of unit on the way, and that makes you coupon. That's why I'm getting $5 back each time. 100 something medicine. Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry about that. Now I'm not gonna have to worry about dry throat. You guys here?
No.
1 minute. Mike's messing up. Diddly. Okay, you guys still here?
Yeah.
Okay.
You know, you talking about shower thoughts reminded me of one of the shower thoughts I've seen where it says, like, advertisers don't seem to know how girls play with their toys. It's not polite tea parties. It's usually Game of Thrones, but everyone's a lesbian.
It's true, too. No. It's just female JoJo. It's JoJo in a reverse sense.
Oh, so JoJo
Yes, thanks.
Wow.
I'm sharing a meme.
Did you use your money from your truck? Yeah. Oh, no, then it's your car. No. I got a book card now.
Beautiful.
And she actually really likes it. You need to bring that over so we can clean it out. Well, she's thinking about doing it. I go trade it off, just trade that off. And only keep one payment, or just keep go drive them. Oh, bring your new one off? Yeah, just get something. You gotta have a drive. So, you keep that white ball for both. Yeah, I better nice.
I hate Skyrim when bandits count as weaknesses. When you accidentally hit a guard.
What?
Yes, I went to attack some bandits. I accidentally hit one of the guards that were attacking them.
I usually just wait for the bandits to kill off the guards themselves.
Yes, but that's missed experience for the freaking destruction spell category.
Or you could just kill the number of bandits that are out in the wilds, like fucking Pokemon. Just waiting
they're not that.
to be killed.
They're not that they're not that many. Map doesn't spawn that many at once. I go through the map very fast. Oh great, now bodyguard's attacking me. Pretty sure, and whoa. Who's the witness to that?
It's the horse.
There's no horse.
I think they patched the bug that lets.
In that case, it's the chicken.
I'm pretty sure they patched the bug that lets animals be witnesses.
Did they, though? It's not a bug, it's a feature.
No, and it was actually causing problems. So that's one of the few ones they did fix.
Is there a bird flying above you, Wolf?
No, I currently have a bounty of 20,000.
Ah.
Crime doesn't pay, kids. I mean, being a superhero actually doesn't pay that much either. Neither does fighting crime in general.
Bank robbers get away if they're strong enough.
Strength doesn't matter much when there's RPGs pointed at you.
Superman.
Okay,
that's just cheating.
like, this doesn't matter. Superman is a valid answer in 9 out of 10 times. You see, caring about people doesn't matter. Superman cares about people. Superman is super strong. He also is invincible, which is the part that lets you survive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Rambo.
I've been seeing a very abnormally large amount of ambulances heading through the neighborhood lately.
Okay, so
wait, so what's the argument you're trying to make again, Wolf?
If you're skilled enough, you can get away with crap.
Yeah, that is accurate.
I mean, that's true.
But skill does not mean strength.
That matters on what you're doing. Also, strength can be used for a term of how much into a particular thing.
Yes, but that's not the objective term when we're talking about this kind of thing. And you failed to clarify that you were using that version of the term as opposed to the traditional version, which is pure brute ability.
But yeah, even then. Okay, King Jong-un. He can get away with anything.
Only in North Korea.
Yeah.
If he
That's
tried to pull that shit
That's
in
debatable.
another country, that, like, if he tried to pull that shit in South Korea.
Oh yeah, definitely. That'd be worse.
If he tried to pull that shit in Russia, if he tried to pull that shit in America, in anywhere in South
America. He might get
America.
away with it in America.
He might in America.
Fair enough. Okay, if he tried to pull that shit in Spain.
You had to keep cutting yourself off.
I'm sorry.
Spain. Wait, whoa. Spain? He couldn't get away with crime in Spain.
Yeah.
That's the worst of them. He would get
Really?
away with more than he does in his own country.
Okay, he couldn't pull that shit in Hong
Gets away
Kong.
with infinity in his own country.
People think he doesn't shit in his own country.
In Spain, he would get
Literally.
away with do more.
Wait, what? How do you think Spain is?
You really think he could get away with more than everything?
He would find a way. That man is evil.
Evil does not mean competent. Trust me.
I don't.
Oh yeah, you are a
know that.
demonstration.
I meant trust my word, but okay, if you want to be hurtful like that, then go ahead.
You are an example.
Yes, it is very evident, is it not?
He says in the Bond villain accent.
This is not. I was not doing a Bond villain accent.
Yes, you were.
He says, having cleared his throat to remove the Bond villain accent.
You see, that is a completely unfair allegation.
He says in the Bond villain accent again.
Do you think every Bond villain is British?
Yes,
Yes.
because
Oh.
they are.
Bryn have three things: incompetency, be missing
Incompetency. I'm sorry.
I pronounced it correct. No, I pronounced it correctly.
No.
Time.
It's incompetence, not incompetency.
Well, I had to pronounce it that way because, honestly speaking, either way I pronounced it, you probably would have called me out for it.
No, I wouldn't. I called you out because you didn't do it the right way.
Funny part is
By the way, hey,
the right way is the way I was trying to say the first time, but then I'm like, oh no, that's probably wrong.
Oh wait, is Nacho here now? I think he is.
Yes.
Yes, he's been here for a while.
Yeah, like 5 minutes now.
Oh, sorry for going on and on.
It's okay.
Yeah, it's just our normal argument of the British
Wolf being bad at spelling.
And pronunciation. And language.
No, I'm pretty bad at those two.
Oh no, I'm
you have
to
not
spell the word brush.
3 times consecutively. We were giving him hints.
No, you weren't. No, you
yes,
weren't.
we were.
With that one, but he didn't need any.
Okay, so I tried A first because of the sound. Then I tried I thinking it was one of those stupid things. Then I tried E because, who knows what. Then it turned out to be you. I'm just like, how? That doesn't make sense. Unless it's like in us, then how does that make sense?
What do you think you typically is?
You? Buh.
So, like, bruh?
Honestly, that, and I was really trying to think on my feet there. You guys
you were thinking
helping.
on... Okay, then how about
No.
dollar?
Okay, I still don't know how to spell that.
The point remains.
Because you guys were complaining about the sound, so I was like, okay, now is there you?
Wolf not knowing how to spell and trying to defend himself about it.
Yeah, here's the thing. A, learning problem. B, these guys weren't helping.
We were
actually
trying.
making things worse.
So, I missed anything actually important?
No.
No.
I understand you have a learning problem, but just admit you suck at spelling. Stop trying to defend yourself. Brush is a hard word to spell. No, it's not.
What's that? I've said I suck at spelling 100+ times now. No, I was making the point at that moment, you guys were actually making it worse. It's bad, but that was worse when you're doing the whole brush thing.
Been there, man.
Yeah, the thing is, I would have spelled the word right if they hadn't brought up the brush thing and made me put you in. I put you in one of those words when it wasn't even supposed to be there. Heck, there's a
In
few
general, there was a very active Schadenfreude going on in that game of Scribble.io.
Why is them being moved?
Not me.
All right. So Raven, you lads are do some things that pertain to the game.
Sorry. Anyway, I suppose we should get started.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't we have a new guy to introduce?
If he shows up.
That's fair.
So then, what stupidity are we getting into now?
Well, they were going to try to storm a place with a bunch of slaves in it.
And then make them into helpful citizens.
Is there any alternative ways of doing this?
Tell me, do you think that even if there were, they would take them?
Yeah, I'm
Hey,
just
we're
thinking
taking.
like,
We
Are we talking?
approach.
Are we talking about whether we should kill them or let them live?
no, I'm talking about setting the slaves free so they can fight with us.
Well, clearly we just
That's
have
what
to.
we're doing.
Well, no, maybe they could
No,
very
we're
well.
No,
not
there
making
is
them
no
slaves.
maybe about it. You're the only one who thinks otherwise.
No. I meant with
Yes.
in the middle of fighting. What I'm saying is, at that point, they'd be a liability and just as likely to get killed by friendly
Wouldn't
fire.
They be fighting them.
And that just means a higher mortality rate for them because they're fighting trained soldiers with nothing.
And what's your problem with this?
Actually, yeah, why are you suddenly on their side?
Actually, yeah, why do you suddenly have humanity?
Why are you going to do this the one time it'd be helpful?
Because it would be bad for them.
So
Why
what?
do you
wanted to make
care?
them
You were
slaves.
going to enslave them again.
Yeah, I was going to institute a limited form of debt
No,
slavery.
you're going to enslave them.
Exactly, a limited form of debt slavery to pay off the debt of freeing them, and then they were going to be set free.
No,
It
the
was going to be
original plan was
perfectly
just
humane.
straight up
No.
slavery. You changed it once everyone called you out on it.
That was a singular
That was your
prototype
entire
plan
and you
that had
know
yet
it. We
to
all
be
know it.
Okay,
The prototype only changed because we shot it down.
No. Listen, if I said let's fight them, and you guys said okay, does that mean that's the entirety of the plan? No, there are subtleties yet to be
Basically,
discussed.
Well,
at that point,
Adrian, you're the devil.
No,
none,
I'm not.
none
Really?
of that
Yeah,
changes
not
the
that good at this
fact
job.
that we don't actually know where the slaves themselves are. They weren't with the soldiers.
Oh, wait, whoa. You guys haven't even done reconnaissance.
Oh, they did reconnaissance. They just left before they figured out where they were.
Yeah, I got spotted. Had to get out of there before I got
And none of you
after lunch.
considered coming back.
Well, we ended for the night.
That.
Oh, yeah. But no, you were talking
Yeah,
about
we're
like
going
storming the
back
place after.
Oh yeah, and taking one of the soldiers hostage and then interrogating him for information.
Just to be clear, next time I'm coming with you.
No, you're not.
Why?
I'm the magic man.
And
I will magic our problems away.
And
last
what if
time
they
you magicked a
killed you?
problem into existence.
You
And
made
then
my guys go blind, Alduin.
Do you remember the time I beat Bat Goblin with magic?
No, I remember
Oh,
the
I
time
don't.
that your character who died in the Shadow Realm a few sessions later beat a Bat Goblin in an entirely different campaign.
I don't think that translates too well. So,
Okay, well, Bird Kobold
let's
got
figure
taken
out.
down, so.
What are we gonna do from here? 'Cause I'm good with storming the place, getting a single guard,
We
and
need
interrogating
to
him.
actually investigate, get some actual good, solid reconnaissance.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a dozen ways we can do it, but yeah. First,
You're a wizard. Can't you divine the location of these slaves?
oh, yeah.
Actually, where's the town these people go
No,
to?
no, better idea. I'm just gonna.
Where's the closest
Devi-
town?
I'm just going to use alter reality to
Sounds like
figure out
my
where they
little
are.
Kingdom-ish thing.
That's, you know what? Yeah, that was totally your idea.
No, thanks for giving me the idea, for actually having the entire idea, but I'm gonna steal that and actually do it.
I'm giving you the credit for that idea. And while
No,
you do that, I'm going to
No,
sidebar with these
you're the
other
one
gentlemen.
who had you're the one who had the idea. I'm the one who had the tools to act it out.
I'm talking in character. My character's trying to placate you by making you think it really was your idea.
And my character's just looking at you like confused, like, no, you very clearly said it first.
Yes, anyway, get to
Okay,
it.
how am I going to get into this?
Okay, well, I rolled a
He's gonna
14.
be like the guy
So-
who walked off.
Yeah. So,
All right, one step at a time. Did we want to handle Wolf's character first or deal with this divination shit?
Wolf's character.
Character.
Characters made, that's not the problem here.
Well, no, as in getting him in.
Yeah.
Welcome to my small kingdom of 2 houses. We have exactly 2 houses.
okay, so I'm using the tags area of effect and positioning to figure out where the slaves are.
All right. So Wolf, how did you want to come in?
I would just like to mention I'm using a bowl of beef stew to divine this. Like, I'm having this different bits in the stew line up to make the camp and stuff.
Okay, guys, I need your opinions because I have 2 options here.
Go with the
Either
first
try
one.
to join through some contract stuff, or to walk in, smile,
Walk in.
and say, I'm part of this now.
Contract.
Yes, no, the latter
You
will
sign a
work.
contract with
The
the
latter,
bar owner.
no, the latter of the two will definitely work with my character. Maybe not anyone else.
Go with the first one. Enter a contract
Second
with the bar
one.
owner.
Second one.
Enter a contract
Why,
with the
you
person who owns the
fool?
bar.
No, don't go into.
There's the idea that he could just be one of the slaves captured.
No, I am not messing with that. Adrian
Oh, no,
will
no, no,
do-
no.
That's a cool idea,
Make him
actually.
be one of the slaves.
What class are you,
F
Wolf?
you. Bard.
Cool.
Okay, yeah. slave
I'm
definitely
Bard
works.
specialized around aiding. I'm
Right, and you'd be
specialized
completely
support.
able to defend yourself in the case of being captured then.
Yeah, he could.
How exactly?
Zog.
He's got a sword and bard magic.
What magic do bards have?
Bard magic.
Yes, a sword and bard magic and an 8 in strength.
Rapiers use precise, unless you
He
didn't
also
get that as
has
a
a
starter.
9 in dexterity.
That's different. Well, hey, if he manages to get to level 2, he can take the wizard spellcasting move, or the cleric one.
His intelligence and wisdom are both a +1 modifier.
Yeah, +1's pretty good. Given
Charisma's
the
a
sort of odds
+2.
that a 2d6 works with.
Charisma's a +2.
Yeah, and a lot of the bard stuff is that.
Well,
Besides, I'm the muscle here, even though I'm the small guy.
I
Oh,
made my entire
yeah.
character around talking my way out of problems.
And you think that's going to pay off? Cheers.
It should.
It should.
It might.
So yeah, I'm
These
just
are
gonna.
not.
So wait, how? Let's say I find out that they are doing this. I walk in. I have a relative that's a member of the slaves in this situation.
All right,
Well,
that
I
works.
like
That.
Okay.
Board.
My
Well-
literal entrance is, fuck it, I'm part of this now.
Welcome aboard. You're helping us now. It's
Okay,
great.
so
Here's the
Aldar,
plan.
with the spell, I'm asking where the nearest 400 slaves are in relation to us.
Hmm.
Other
Well,
than
since
that,
you rolled a 14, I'm not going to try to cheat your words out of that like you would do.
Why would I do that?
What were you about to say? What were you about to
No,
say?
seriously, why would I do that?
Why would you, Alduin, try to twist someone's words around to give them a disadvantage?
Yeah.
I wonder why.
I mean, so do I, that's why I'm asking.
Past experiences are a thing.
Do
Noted.
you seriously not realize?
Oh no, I realize exactly what you're saying, but that's only if they were opposed to me.
That's it,
And-
everybody.
Yeah.
You consider everyone opposed to you.
Well, no.
Name a single time that you have, by choice, abstained from abusing technicalities towards anyone.
Well, there was that time with your character in Wolf's campaign.
I threatened you
Yes, you did.
by choice.
Yeah, I chose not to go in a fight against your character
Right
with
now.
my 10 million artifacts and like 3
It's also worth noting that you actually did anyway.
Okay, that was for unrelated reasons, though.
Well, no, as in you actually did abuse technicalities anyway.
Oh. Well, I guess I can't think of one then.
Exactly. Anyway, moving on, let's see. I'll say that they're in a
Hey,
tent
can I-
in the center. What's up?
Can I
Well,
discern
wait,
relative,
is there a full
please?
400 there, or
Hmm?
is there like the full 400 in the tent, or like where's the other of the 400 nearest?
I didn't think about fuck it, yes.
There's 400 people in the tiny tent.
Fine.
It's bigger on the inside.
Okay,
You
They
could've
call
just
them
said they were-
concentration
I
camps
mean,
for
you
a reason.
we're stealing that tent.
It's gonna be ours. We're adding it to the kingdom.
Nope.
Special decree.
It's adding to my kingdom, not yours.
You don't have a kingdom.
I do now.
I will invade
Neither
your
of you
kingdom
do.
and take the
If you
tent.
invade my
I
kingdom,
have two houses, Aldar.
If you
That
invade my
counts as a
kingdom, I will
That
cast
is not a kingdom,
meteor
that is
on
a
you.
cottage.
That is a cottage kingdom.
What?
If you no, is this in character?
Good enough for
Tell me
me.
this is in character.
Is it in
Because we're-
character?
Yes.
Okay, I'm going to tell him. I swear, if you invade my kingdom, I will cast meteor on
You
you.
don't have a kingdom to invade.
You don't know how to cast meteor.
Aldar, while they're arguing this, can I discern realties this thing?
What thing?
I just rolled it.
What thing?
Discern
What are
reality.
you
What?
trying to figure out about?
It's
Oh, I was
discern
trying to-
realities, not discern relative.
I cannot
Our
pronounce it
hero.
properly.
Okay, what are you trying to
Anyway.
discern about?
I was trying to discern where like the soldiers that work here go to eat and like where they stuff like that.
I
Like,
mean,
are
you
they
could've
on
just
camp
asked
or do they go to a
someone.
town?
Wait, so first off,
They go to the bar.
You could've
Okay,
just
no,
asked someone.
guys, don't I have like a full map of the camp represented in the beef stew?
Maybe.
The enemy
Yeah.
camp. I think he's asking about our camp.
No,
They go to
yeah,
the bar
enemy.
owned by
Oh.
me.
No, we're not at the enemy camp. Why are you rolling discern realities from a
Yeah.
pub like a half a
I guess he
kilometer
could,
away?
like- So since you have a full map, but you don't actually have any labels aside from slaves are here, I suppose you could. That could be what discerning his realities for. So ask one of the questions.
Where do the soldiers sleep?
That's not one of the questions.
Okay,
There's like
let
a
me-
list.
What happened here recently was about to happen. What should I be on lookout for? Was use who's really in control here? What here is not. What here is what it is not what it appears to be.
Oh no. Okay.
The soup.
Hopefully Aldar does not twist it, because otherwise it could be the soup is not actually the enemy camp.
Don't give them ideas.
Why would I do that? If anything, if I was going to make a joke about the soup, I would say it's like chicken noodle or something. But anyway,
I mean, fair enough.
let's see. One of the tents actually contains a powerful monster. It's chained up and sleeping.
It shall be my pet, and I shall name him Fluffles.
It's worth
Okay,
noting
my-
that just because you free a monster doesn't necessarily mean it will be allied to you.
So
Yeah.
I'm just gonna say out loud, two of you please hold him down. We need to release that thing on the guards.
I'm like,
Fair enough.
no, Fluffles shall not be harmed.
Small person, are you up with some more scouting?
By the way, it is good to mention my guy is literally 6'7". He is not small.
I'm
No,
small.
not you.
It's worth mentioning that just because you release it doesn't mean it's going to like help you specifically. It's going to just
Oh.
go berserk and attack everything.
Yeah, that's
Alright,
the
That's
point.
why
We can
you
hide.
Do you know where it is in the
Everything.
camp? Exactly.
Yeah,
And
We can hide.
everyone.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Well,
how
if
close is
if
it
the
to
person
the
that
slaves?
releases it hides and runs away,
Tell
And
me,
it
what are
could-
you doing? What's the goal of this again?
The slaves.
Cause
Whoa.
mayhem.
How close is the monster to the slaves?
gain
Do you
slaves.
know?
That's the goal of this.
Alduin,
Because if they're not too close, we can release the
What?
monster, run in, and save
think
the
about what you said.
Yeah, I don't see what's wrong with what I said.
Get it.
Yeah,
So what? That was the goal.
yeah,
So
that was the goal.
So from the start, you've been looking for slaves and have been actively lying about it intending to be Wade.
Yeah, we're getting the slaves out of the camp so we can free them. What did you think I meant?
You don't see any other interpretation of that statement.
I can see several, but I'm not going to justify them or give them time.
So
Holy
recommend
fucking shit, you're an
have
idiot.
someone sneak in there, unleash the monsters, and while it's causing chaos, we can run in and free the slaves. Who is in favor of this idea?
That seems like a hell of a gamble. That's a huge unknown we're dealing with. Quite potentially, literally huge.
Yes,
True.
and my
True.
point was that the monster isn't going to discriminate. In other words, you're putting all 400 of them in danger.
Well, who's saying that right now? Because we're all in character.
I was saying that your common sense comes up with that. This is something that you would just fucking realize.
Oh no, I was saying the release it after we're getting away.
Sure.
After we get most of them.
So
I'm
let's
not
make that
you,
a backup
Ferret.
plan.
Why don't we just take the tent instead of taking them out of it?
Because we have to.
Because the tent's
There
not
are
just going
so
to
many
magically
things
draw
wrong
them
with
along, A. B, they're also tied up.
Wait, 1
It's
second.
harder to move a tent.
What did you say? What could one of us do? So what you're saying is I need to magically draw them along. Got it.
No. You'll make them go
Affecting
blind, probably.
400 of them is going to take a hell of a lot.
So what
And
you're
if you
saying,
fail, it's going
I
to go
have an
absurdly
idea.
wrong.
I have an idea. What if I just teleport the tent to right outside the inn?
Well, then it's going to teleport the tent right outside the inn.
The
Teleport the tent right outside the inn.
And when they see said tent gone and find it near somewhere else,
That's not the problem here. It's
Oh,
going
I
to
think
teleport
the
the
area.
tent.
Point taken.
that's problem one. It
Wait,
creates
would
three
that mean
problems.
the people would just explode outwards?
No,
No,
be
they
on
would
the
just
ground.
still be there.
Tents
No.
do not touch-
If
not
it
do
was
to the
if it
ground.
was space altering, then wouldn't that mean space would snap back into its original form and they'd all be compressed or sent back?
No, why would they?
True, but that would happen in the camp, which would just put them in more danger because, as we've established, there's wards everywhere that will cause various destruction type effects.
Noted. So what you're saying is I need to teleport the tent out and then make use of the distraction to go in and save Fluffles.
So why don't we just go with our first plan of kidnapping a guard?
Yeah, let's do
Because
that.
then we get a prison. Because then we get a guard uniform, and we'll get more information.
I know. I'll wear the guard uniform and go in and.
No.
Okay.
We'll have
Oh,
someone
you
who can
actually
fight.
listened. It's a fucking miracle.
We'll have Nacho
Hey,
wear it. 'Cause
I
Nacho can
listen
fight people.
sometimes.
Really?
Yes.
All right. So let's go, guys. Let's.
Yes,
go
and you
get
call
that.
it listening
I'm-
despite the fact that you abuse my words every time.
Okay, I'm going to roll alter reality. I'm going to tell them I'm going to alter reality to bring one of the guards to us.
Hold on.
Whoa.
Hold on.
That's a terrible
How about
idea for a
we
number of
decide
reasons.
On
I'll
how we're gonna
teleport
get
him
the
to
guard
us.
first. That's everyone put in a
I
vote.
can just teleport him to us.
But if you
that-
go
I get my
missing,
spear
they will
ready
investigate.
just in
That's-
case.
That's a
On the off chance I teleport Fluffles to us, I'll teleport him back.
No, listen.
I'm
Oh,
gonna. Hey,
they
Can we at least
Aldar.
do this outside?
One second, Aldar.
Yeah,
Can I
let's
ask
do
you
it.
something?
Outside.
This is very important.
We're outside.
Yes.
Can I get
Oh,
with
you
that out of range of sight
What?
before this happens?
Yes.
Okay.
Assuming Alduin's not going to rush to it.
No, I'm not doing it all of a sudden. I'm just telling them and giving it as an idea. I'm not in the middle of casting a teleportation spell.
Don't act like that's something you
Yeah.
wouldn't do.
Oh, it is, but I'm not.
I'm
I mean-
staying out of range of sight.
Bringing a single guard to us? I mean, well, we know where the slaves are being held now, so we don't exactly need the single guard anymore.
Yes, but if we get the information about all their patrols and stuff, and any potential countermeasures they have to their own tracks to prevent their soldiers from undergoing friendly fire, that could be a huge boon to our actual assault on the camp.
May I spout
Right.
lore about Imperial tactics and whether or not they would have a safeguard for teleporting?
Actually, wait.
Uh,
Can I spout lore about the spells they might have set up to protect the place?
We already established it's mostly destruction type. Unless you
Yeah,
want more
First off,
specific.
wouldn't the wizard be the one to spout lore on that, not the bard?
No, my bardic is based on spells and magicka.
Awesome.
Great.
But in any case, who wants to spout lore first? You can both do it.
I would like to spout lore about the military tactics they might be employing and whether or not they
Alright.
have a safeguard for teleports.
Okay.
Let me see if I can
So-
find the right button. I found the right button and didn't fail. Hey.
Great job.
They don't have a perfect safeguard against teleport, but you remember something regarding some preparation against teleportation. You're not sure exactly what. Your memory's a bit hazy on that. Speaking of which, how do you know this?
Well, I did fight a war against them before my kingdom was overrun.
Okay, well then, yeah, you got a bit of information from that, but you don't know exactly like what the safeguard is. You just know that it's not going to be perfect prevention.
Soban,
Oh, no.
or how do you say your wizard's name again?
Siobhan.
Servan?
Siobhan, like Shavon. Siobhan.
Shaban.
Okay, can I do my bardic?
Yeah,
lore?
go ahead.
By the way, the reason for this is as I was playing, I also listened in to conversations of importance I could find while performing.
Okay.
Wait, are
didn't-
you using bardic lore or spout lore?
spout? I was meant spout lore, wrong one.
All right. Oh, nice.
Nice.
So you said you wanted to know about what kinds of spells they would prepare?
Yeah, what they have prepared to keep people out.
It would generally be a lot of elemental spells, fire explosions, and ice shards, electricity, that kind of thing. Although there's also just general alarms of like, holy shit, there's people here, and then it just makes a noise to that effect, and things of that nature. But for the most part, it's just destruction type stuff.
What, did I listen to a table of people just of them like going over
Magic's
like
cool.
stuff?
You said you wanted to know about it, like,
Yeah, I know. I was making a joke there about how well.
Actually, I'd say that they all got drunk and started gabbing off about it, but it would just sound really dumb. Like, oh yeah, we got the works on that perimeter. Like, we've got this really loud alarm that if anyone steps on it, it just goes. It's super fucking annoying, but it gets my attention.
Snakes?
You'd be surprised, dude.
problem.
The military has to, in the real life military, has to hire undercover agents to find people who talk about shit like that all the time.
I believe it.
Yeah, probably.
And then, they would just go on about, like, bragging about how cool their base is and everything.
By the
'Cause
way,
they're
I do want to
drunk.
mention stuff is like this I do on a regular. Like on purposely perform and listen in on conversations.
How do you hear them over the music?
Is it really
There's no
cool?
amplifiers.
Yeah. No amplifiers.
Besides, I like that. We could definitely use a spy in the rebellion.
Hell yeah.
Moving on, does anyone else want to... Okay, who wants Zach next, or what do you want to do?
Okay, yeah.
Shoban. Don't
Okay.
try to teleport them.
Okay, I'll spout lore on typical types of spell traps and different wards and enchanted traps that are typically used by the mages under my former masters. Well, under his purview and stuff like that. Like the types of things I would see and typically go over as his apprentice in magic.
Alright.
And specifically, what I'm trying to figure out is how a way that we could disarm them or any weaknesses that we could exploit.
No disarming or weaknesses. However, it's not as bad as an explosion or anything like that. It's simply a debuff to any attempts to teleport. So your spell has a higher chance of backfiring.
Oh,
Wait.
I was I was asking about like the traps on the ground and stuff.
Oh.
I think he
I'm
already
going-
gave us everything about those.
Yeah, I went over the traps on the ground with Wolf.
Okay. I must have zoned out for a second. My apologies. Yeah, okay. You already said that, so it's pointless to try and get more, especially since you've already given information. Okay, so yeah.
In fact, it was your spout lore last week, or the last week we played.
Yeah. Okay. My bad.
That's
Moving on.
Yeah. Moving on.
So what were you gonna say, Nacho?
I was going to say, don't try to teleport anyone. It's probably not going to get
Is
the
it
results
day
you
or
want.
night? Is it day or night?
Last time we played.
Sure, let's
I
go with
think-
night.
I'm walking to the bar. There has to be someone from the camp there.
Oh, no.
There really isn't. This is a rebellion bar.
This is literally
Oh.
my other house, sir.
Yeah, this is
I
just
meant-
2 houses in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
It's my previous
Okay,
kingdom.
never mind.
It's pretty great.
I thought it was your current kingdom,
It is.
but you said previous.
You said it wasn't a kingdom, Aldar.
Yeah, but you seem to be breaking from your own
You
narrative.
know what? It's a kingdom and it's great, alright?
Okay, but you seem to be diverging from your own narrative.
You know what? It's a great kingdom. Let me tell you that. See it? It's got 2 houses. Every kingdom needs.
yeah.
It's got
I'm
a
just
royal
gonna start
house and a
playing
normal
them.
house.
Okay, so I'm going to go over to the bard and whisper to him, would you support a coup or help me with some positive
talking
PR
the
for it?
You're talking to Jax.
No, I'm talking to you, Wolf, your character.
Oh, as I'm just sitting there doing that type of stuff.
Yeah, like
I just take.
I'm looking shifty, like whispering over at you about that.
I keep a close eye on this conversation.
Thank you,
I just
Tristan.
start laughing. Oh, you're an idiot.
I
Before
reach up.
walking away.
Yeah, as you're walking away, I reach up and tap you on the arm and sort of give a little head nod to go talk in a isolated corner real quick.
Following
That's a
you.
lot of information to be just filled by a single nod with no foreknowledge.
Well, I'm just nodding towards the corner and then starting to walk towards
Wait,
it.
my
He's
character.
a master of nodding.
Since it's all in character anyway, that's fine. I'm just finding it funny that, like...
He's a naughty boy.
I still have the little violin out too. That was
How
playing.
little?
Minstrel.
It's arm length.
Oh,
Oh, Bart, can you do me a quick favor? Can you teach my good friend here how to play an instrument of any kind?
Why?
I just want one of them to be able to play an instrument.
I mean, they can play an instrument, they're just not that good at it.
Exactly.
mm,
There's just some point.
I mean, their life expectancy is like 10 minutes or so.
Only one of them's died so far. That's because of Alduin.
I'm going to shout out at him and say, "So you admit it?
Yes, you murdered him, alright?
I
He
did
didn't go
no
next
such
door.
thing.
Yes, you very much did.
I turned us invisible, and then he vanished. That's not
Actually,
you.
yeah, you're the one who sacrificed.
I'll miss that guard. He died
It's
at what
your
they
fault
cause.
he died.
He died for power of friendship, alright?
I'm gonna walk up to Adrian and ask if he knows how to get hold of some poison.
I would say, well, I'm sure I could make some up given enough time.
Can't be tasteless and odorless.
Probably.
Okay.
It can, but if you fail, it's going to end much worse than if you had just made a normal poison.
Here's the thing. Here's the funniest part. I want to have this for the sheer fact of thinking about using it on him if he goes too far.
Dick move.
Why stop
Minstrel,
at thinking
a
about
word?
it?
Make the guy make his own poison.
Okay, so quick question. Can I specifically add on like a little magical tracer so that I know things that it's been used in? Would
I
that
would be
sabotage
able to
make it
tell.
easier or harder?
If you set that up, it would be additionally harder. Like
not
every
even just,
additional positive trait you add is going to make the job more difficult.
no, I mean so that it's easy to detect with people with a magic sense like I have. So that's
Okay, if
You
anyone
want
with a
magic
magic sense
GPS
could detect
poison?
it, then that would just be neutral.
it would be a small
That would be
trace, but
neutral.
yeah.
Do you want a GPS half the country can track?
Most
Wait,
of the
no,
country, including
That'd
most
be a literal tracking chip for everyone. Especially the bad guys are trying to defeat.
The
They're near
Okay,
we are all
I'm
the time.
talking about like you could go up and look closely enough and study something and realize it was in it. I'm not talking about a magical beacon able to be seen round the globe.
That might happen though. Possibility.
Okay, I'm going in the corner and talk to what's his name. I don't know the character name yet.
Baldwin.
Okay.
Can I go work on that poison?
I mean, sure.
I'm
But
going to be using
something that's
alter reality to
hold on.
summon it
Something
up.
that's subtle enough to require difficult inspection is going to be a slight positive, so that's going to increase the difficulty.
By
Or
slight
increase the
inspection, I mean you won't notice it if you don't try and look. Like if you're walking.
Okay, then that's entirely useless.
No, I
That's
mean
a meaningless thing, and that's just pure benefit.
No. Let me put it this way. If you're walking by someone who has it, you won't notice it. If you're putting it in front of your face to eat it, you'll probably notice.
So it's stealthy then.
So it's entirely useless towards assassinating anyone with magic.
It's
Is what
entirely useless for subtly doing that.
You think they're still going to
No. No, subtly doing it for anyone with a magic sense, not anyone with magic.
What's the difference?
The difference is, like, okay, for my character, for the thing with the class, instead of the prodigy or the other one, I chose born with the gift, meaning that I have a magic sense. Like, whenever a magical effect happens close by, I can feel it.
Okay, well
and
then
stuff
that's
like that.
extremely specific and means that it's going to be a positive.
Okay.
You're basically making a fucking stand poison.
A what?
Stand poison. It's a poison that's basic. It can only be seen by like a small subset of people.
Yeah.
So then,
Well,
yeah,
I'm
that's a
not going
heavy
to
positive.
I may be insane, but I'm not going to make something that could be used on me.
You actively
You
would have
have.
if Wolf hadn't said it.
You have and you would have.
Let's move on though.
Yeah, I'm gonna go and try and make that.
Alright.
Okay, so what is this conversation about?
Look, I know the wizard can be off-putting. He's quite literally mad. He is useful for our cause, but try not to take his ideas too literally.
By the way, I
There
want to
is
mention.
no. There is no figurative interpretation.
By the
Yeah,
way,
we're
as
just
this
not
is
going to let
going-
him get away with it.
Yeah,
It's,
as this is happening, I am playing on the a violin version of Madman's Melody. Very
song's that?
lightly.
Or you could be playing the first bit of Mad About the Girl.
Good point.
There's a
Not singing
lot
it.
of songs about insanity.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's just observation bias.
But
Oh, there
yeah,
is a fair number of songs about it. Hotel California, fucking.
I'm
shit ton.
talking about the dozens that I have in my library.
I like tap him on the shoulder. I'm like, I'm a bard handling drunks, insane people, and people that want to burn this world down. Is basically things I handle on a daily basis.
good. I just wanted to let you know that we're not looking to instill a new crazy emperor to enslave everyone. If he's
Then why? So are you just going to kill him once we finish our job?
We're just not going to instill him, I'm guessing.
He's going to bug you until you let him.
Well, it's a
No,
good thing I
I
don't fall easily.
I'll be the king of my own small kingdom.
Yeah, you say that and then you start performing your own coups.
Give him a small
Hey,
island with a
I would
few
only
little
perform
things
the
and a
coup
lake.
on my own simulacrum that I placed in that position to give the illusion that any misdeeds I did before that point were simply someone else. That is the only condition I would perform a coup on myself.
That's the magic version of my account was hacked.
I mean, yeah.
so
But-
minstrel, as I was saying. Don't let his madness color your perception of the rebellion. He is simply our best weapon to win this war, if it's even possible at this point.
There is a laugh that comes out before I'm like, I sort of believe you because of the magic coming off of him. At the same point, hopefully he doesn't harm himself first.
That's
He will.
why I'm here. I'm sort
Just
of the
to mention,
babysitter.
I'm doing slapdash chemistry trying to make an odorless, tasteless poison right now.
Yeah, he's dead. He's already dead.
And would I use alter reality for this?
Yeah. If you're making it magically.
By the way,
Okay.
I didn't get your name, minstrel. I'm Baldwin.
Axel.
Nice to meet you. Welcome aboard.
Okay, so I'm going to choose the spell consumes life force. No, I'm going to choose the spell draws unwelcome or otherworldly attention complication, and then for the spell tags, I'm going to be choosing creating and I'd say transmuting because those are the ones that are appropriate for what I'm doing.
Alright. So it draws unwelcome attention.
I wonder what attention could be drawn unwelcomely when I'm making magical poison in a table in a pub.
Think I'm that
nearby
uncreative?
also.
No, not really.
Well, you hear a scratching on the door, and the sound of a low growl.
I pull out a rapier as soon as the scratching happens.
I thought you were in a corner, like, okay, you're in a corner in the pub.
I would hear it. I would hear it.
Yeah.
Can
All right.
You can hear it.
So, yeah. There's a low scratching on the door, and it's getting louder as time goes on. And a low growl, as well as the sound of feathers moving.
I want to place myself between the door and the wizard, shield and spear at the ready. So I guess I'm going for a defend.
I'm behind the door with both just crouched with both of the the rapier.
Okay, I'm going to bottle up and take care of the poison carefully, given I know what it can do. Then I'm going to put it away and then back up a bit and prepare to cast something if necessary.
Alright.
By the way, I do want to mention, from how my movements are, it looks a lot more assassin-y than what a bard should be.
I see what
Which
you're
makes
going
no
for.
fucking sense considering you have no ability to attack.
I have hack and
mean-
slash.
Okay,
Everyone
you
has
have no
hack and slash.
applicable ability.
Well, I mean, when you're assassinating someone, it's usually not in a straight fight. Slitting someone's throat doesn't really give them a chance to fight back if they don't see it coming.
True. Except he's also shitty at stealth.
He can schmooze his way into places.
Yeah.
He can believe
But
in
he can't
himself
use
until
a
it
knife
works.
into someone's back without someone getting notice of it.
Unless he charms someone, he manages to convince them to take something.
Anyway, moving on. You guys
Or
are gonna.
if he,
Cut skin with a blade, you only need 3 pounds of pressure.
yeah, the thing is, he doesn't need to sneak. He just needs to be a charisma-based rogue, if you know what I'm saying.
Anyway.
Yeah, so you're just gonna let it break down the door.
Oh, wait, my door.
It's Jax's door. Who cares?
Door. Open. Wait, soldier, open that door.
Alright.
Prepare to attack.
Inside the pub or outside the pub?
We're inside.
Are you, was what I was asking. Okay, you're inside.
Yes, I'm inside.
Alright. Let's see. So you open the door and it's an owl bear.
An
Soldier.
owl?
An owl bear.
Oh.
Soldier, show no fear. Make it scared of you.
The owl bear just seems to be ignoring the soldier. It walks around pretty much everyone in the room and is moving towards Alduin.
I stand in defense
Good
of
job.
Alduin.
It doesn't appear to be aggressive, but okay.
Okay, I'm going
if
to
he's
take the
not being attacked,
poison.
it doesn't trigger.
I'm going to take the poison out of the bag, put it on the table, then walk to another table and
Yeah.
see if he goes for the poison or me.
He goes for the poison. Seems to be sniffing it and sniffing it and looking at it and looking it over and everything, and then it dips its hands into the poisons and covers
Let's
itself.
let out the door.
It's like a bear pheromone?
I
Yeah.
think so.
That's weird. Very weird.
Yeah, it's almost like he miscast magic. Oh fucking
Wait, no,
wait.
isn't it still the poison and everything?
Yeah, the bear is applying it to itself, giving itself a coat of defensive armor.
Oh.
It appears that this had some kind of compound that in the wild they'll use to cover themselves with as a defensive mechanism.
Can I use want to see a trick to scratch it behind the ears and stuff and pet it?
Yeah.
Man,
Okay.
You must
I'm gonna
recruit
do that.
this bear. It is immune to poison.
The poison is ingestion based.
Okay, we must
Well,
recruit this bear.
it-
into our
It
enemies.
doesn't work. It doesn't absorb into the skin, but I imagine if it was on a blade, that would probably do decently.
Yes, but it needs to go directly into the bloodstream, and since the owlbear doesn't have any cuts or anything, this would only be a problem for creatures that bite it.
So what you're saying is we've made a poisonous owl bear.
Yep. Good job.
I could just I wonder if the other animal in that camp is a bigger owl bear, and this one's gonna try and bust it out or something.
Can anyone talk to animals?
I
Wait.
could try.
I will talk to
Do
it
you
using
want
the
me
power
to?
of friendship.
If this fails and you get your face
No.
scratched off,
It can't
I will
fail.
not
No,
help
I don't
you.
think it can fail.
It can't fail, but it always has a cost.
All right. I will use
moment.
the power of friendship.
One moment, I gotta look over the.
I swear, if one of
Copy
your
that.
phones explodes to help you do this, I will pin you to a wall.
We do what? Don't attack me in my own kingdom. Unless you want to start a war.
I will
He's got
enact a
diplomatic
coup.
immunity.
I did not give him this.
No, he's
So-
from another
I'm-
place.
I'm a
My
foreign-
kingdom does not follow
I'm
these
a
rules.
foreign
All right.
prince. If you refuse to Follow the rules of the treaties of the land. Your kingdom shall be
What
put
are you
to
gonna
the
do?
torch.
Tell the people who kicked you out on me?
No, just burn it.
And I'll burn you.
That is. Okay, who here has
This conversation
flamethrowers?
sounds really, really familiar. Like you've had it about 3 times now. It should stop having it. Because it always ends the same way.
Yeah.
It's never good.
I mean,
Aldar,
wait, the flamethrowers for
what are
hands
my
is
options
definitely really
Sorry, I'm
dangerous.
thinking. Let's see. So I'll say that. Yeah, you have to give up one of your friendship points for this to work.
Alright, fair enough. Go!
So yeah, you just killed off one of your.
Okay, can we just say whenever he
The
does
bear.
that, they literally explode into friendship?
Yes.
Yes!
Okay, while that
Jeremy,
happens, I'm gonna go
do
over
your
to Baldwin
thing.
and say, never become his friend, okay?
Owlbear, listen to me. Do you know? Have your friends been kidnapped, Owlbear? Mine have.
No.
And
How the
they're
hell are you talking to me?
and I need you to help me. I can also get you a lot more of that stuff.
You can. I mean,
I
I
can get
normally
you
find this
infinite
stuff in the
amounts of it.
wild, but like,
But I can get it to you really easily.
it's
And
just
also,
in trees.
I can give you food.
Okay, maybe ask him if it's normally poisonous.
Plus, you can be my friend. And through your power of friendship, we can get you whatever.
Didn't your friend just explode?
No, he didn't.
Was he not your friend?
He was my best friend.
We
He
say
just
he
exploded.
didn't explode, you
He
say, after
exploded
the
into
puddle of
happiness.
viscera on
He
the
will
ground
come back
and on the
tomorrow.
walls.
My
Wait,
friends are all
do the
invincible.
friendship points actually regenerate over time?
They regenerate, but it's finding new ones.
Oh, basically, anytime in a populated area or like a hometown area.
So you're saying
can
whenever
get-
you're in a populated or area that's near your hometown, you randomly pick up schmucks that you sacrifice through the power of friendship to give you.
Yes.
That sounds more dark magic than power of friendship.
Oh yeah, this is actually a parody of the cultist class.
I figured.
Well, so yes, Albert, come with me. Come join us
Why?
and do great things. Thank you, Albert. Alduin, make this man a new patch of stuff.
I'm going to look down
He
at the puddle
said
and say,
why.
Because
He didn't agree to this.
Oh, it's
First
okay.
off, no, if he
Because,
says that, I'm
friend,
going
I
to look
need
down
you.
at the puddle and say, oh, wait, no, you're still in that.
Yeah, you don't understand the owlbear. It's only Jax.
Owlbear, join us.
I
It'll
am
be the
currently
best choice in your
sharpening a
life.
stick outside.
For you and me to be great friends and work together perfectly. You understand what I'm saying?
Your friend exploded.
He will be back tomorrow.
Will
He'll be
he?
okay.
Will
I've
he?
never lost a friend in my life. Not even one.
I have the strange feeling you're not telling the truth.
I would never lie to you, Albert. Albert,
Why
I will
not?
die before I lie to
What
you, friend.
possible
You understand
reason
me?
to you to have to be honest with me?
I have many reasons because you're awesome.
Why?
Can I
you're
walk in
awesome.
now?
And a great person.
You're already inside. Oh, right. You're
Okay.
going outside to sharpen a stick. Sure.
Yeah, I wanted to ask. I'm gonna ask. Crap, Jax, what he's saying.
The Albert is just talking, saying stuff about. I'm trying to convince him to be my friend. And he's asking me why. I'm trying to give him valid and great reasons.
You
Because
are
he's an
literally
owlbear.
just saying because.
Okay,
No,
I'm going to
I'm just
immediately
gonna
look
try
over
and I
Albert
very much
because
doubt that.
no, once that I'm just gonna tell Jax because it's a fucking giant poisonous owlbear. Who doesn't want one of those on their side?
No, I want one. I'm trying to get him to join our side.
Wait, did the owlbear hear only Jackson's half of the conversation?
Yes. What are you talking about?
I'm trying to become friends with you, Albert.
And why should I be friends with you
Because
again?
we would make a great friendship. We can help each other out. I can
One of
help
your
you.
friends exploded.
He'll be back tomorrow. I can guarantee that you will never get hurt.
And what reason do I have to believe you?
I can give you whatever you want. Money, women, a small kingdom, whatever you want.
Why would I need any of that?
Because you're an owlbear.
Yes,
what you
I'm an
do.
owl bear.
I will help you,
I am
owlbear.
an owl bear.
Exactly. I will give you mice.
No
I will give you
use
mice
for
fish to
money,
eat.
or
Fish
kingdoms,
mice.
or property, or women.
Yes, you do. You need women. Unless you
Why?
want one. I will give you the opposite sex of owlbear.
Oh.
Okay, if I can hear Jack
No
at that point,
owlbear.
I am going to very offendedly chime in.
Join me, owlbear.
Wait, why? How could you find more female
We found you,
owlbears?
didn't we?
And I found you. If you are able to find owlbears on your own, why are you
You
looking
found
for
two.
me
Because
specifically?
I want to be your friend, owlbear.
No.
Join me, owlbear.
By
Join
the way,
If you
me.
are able to find owlbears on your own, why do you not just use that method to find one that's more receptive to
Because
this?
I wanted to find you.
Why?
Because
I am
What's
literally
special
just
about
face
me?
palming.
Because you're an owlbear. And you're pretty
Okay,
cool.
wait.
I'm not the only owlbear.
You're the only one I know.
Yes, but
Wait,
you've implied that you're able to find more
I
owls.
am.
Then why don't you do that?
Because I found you first.
Okay,
So-
I'd like to repeat, while Wolf is face palming, I'm literally smacking my head slowly against the wall.
I was gonna
If
say,
y'all
who
wanna
else
help,
is joining
jump
me
in.
in this?
So I'm gonna step outside, away from the
Oh, wait,
owlbear.
whoa. Do not. You don't want to. You don't want to.
Why
I'm gonna
not?
try to catch him to keep it. That pointed stick is somewhere. Let's
Oh.
let
Do you really
Adrian
think a
walk out
fucking
first.
pointed stick is going to help?
Oh, it's not for him. It's just it's out there for some reason. We'll get to that later.
Either way, just like, I suppose that if you're offering food and shit, that would be enough to entice the owlbear. Or give you a chance, I suppose. Roll parlay.
Alright. How do I roll parlay?
Charisma.
There. Charisma. Oh. I have a -1 in that. 9!
Why do you have a -1 in charisma?
Huzzah! Because I have 2 in con. I want to not die. That's my main goal.
Because he's a discount cultist
Yeah, that's
who's
true.
not that good at his job.
I make
Like
Alright,
isn't that
partial
charismatic.
success. If I'm going to work with you, I need proof that you have enough food for me. That's the
Empty this door.
trait of the move. If you get a partial success, then like they basically say, I need proof.
I will send my soldier to go bring all the food stores.
You have a bunch of rations, and you're gonna start burning through them if you're feeding a fucking owlbear.
I will send one of my soldiers to get more. He's a pretty good hunter. He'll hunt for some.
All of the soldiers are terrible at their jobs. All of their jobs.
They're
That's the
not
whole
bad.
point.
I'm going to say to Jax, I could just magic up more food.
Then do
For
it.
a
Hurry up.
Wait, whoa. Are these soldiers pennies? Are these
Huh?
soldiers pennies?
Pennies?
Wait, have you ever heard the Discra series?
The what series?
Discra
Disgaea.
Disgaea
Oh.
5.
Dissidia. Anyway,
Dissidia 5.
no, I haven't myself. Oh, Prinnies,
Penny-
yeah.
Pennies, there we go. Yeah, the little penguins that can't do anything.
No.
except
They're
explode when you
they're
throw
mini
them.
Solarises.
They're mini. They're mini aquas. Let's be honest here.
No. They're more useful than that.
The
You'd
only
have to
thing that
try to be worse than Aqua.
you have to throw. The only thing they're good for is when you throw them, they explode, dealing like half their health.
Well, no,
I mean,
they're
it
they're
looks
more
like
useful
Jackson's
than
true
that.
friends have a tendency to explode, so
That's true.
maybe not that far off.
Oh,
I mean, that's true, but like they do have opposable thumbs, which
I'm
puts
back.
them above the Prinnies in that regard.
So, Jax, I offered to make food for a price.
Alduin, you're trying to recruit an owl bear. Do you not want an owl bear on the team?
I'm going to say no, but
Prince?
if you will refrain from insulting my nobility and status as a royal,
Alduin, the price is if you don't do it, you don't have an owl bear on the team.
Actually, could I cast Alter Reality to give myself the ability to talk to that owlbear?
Yeah, you could try.
Alduin, don't do this. You can make it so that neither one of us can talk to them. It's not worth the risk.
One complication, I'll take Life Force. Roll 1d4 for that.
Alright.
D4. Okay, I take another 1 damage.
Honestly, I feel like the life force option is really overpowered.
Consider that I have 17 hit points, and if I roll
meaning that you
badly,
could. Meaning
No.
that even if you roll absolutely horribly on the damage, it still takes 4 full castings for any negative effects to crop up. As long as you're not in combat, it means nothing.
Wait, really? So we don't need to track them out of combat?
My point is you can just fuck off and heal up out of combat.
Oh. Well, I was feeling we were on a time schedule, which is why I was keeping. Huh. Well,
Okay.
either way.
Like, I'm just saying, could we increase it to like a D8? I think that would be more balanced.
That would be too maxed
But
to
D8 out of
death.
combat, but D4
That just-
in combat.
Yeah,
that's
otherwise,
D6? D6?
Actually, yeah,
so D6.
that works.
Okay.
So yeah, D6. Roll that. Okay.
I have 8 health.
Yeah.
Now, the tags will be long-lasting and manipulating so that I can actually manipulate the words and such so I can hear and understand him.
All right.
I'm
So,
going to
yeah.
tell him. So I'm going to tell him he has a limited amount of food. I can conjure up an endless supply given time,
Are you going to tell them? We're really doing
and
this?
I'm going to roll Parley to try and get him on my side instead. Because
We're really doing this. Jeff exploded for this.
He didn't
okay,
have to.
If
He
you're saying that
did.
in character, I'm going to say you sacrificed him for no reason. Then
You made his sacrifice in vain. I'm not saying it in character. I'm saying you're
How
a dick.
how is this Alduin's fault?
That's 100% his fault. Trying to steal the owl bear.
You're making me argue on the side of Alduin. What the fuck is wrong with you?
No.
okay, I'm gonna roll Parley.
All right.
I accidentally clicked it twice. Ignore the second one.
Mm.
So we both got a 9. Interesting.
Says, why don't you show me that you could get food for me then?
I'm going to say, okay, I'm going to roll Alter Reality,
All right.
and I'm going to use creating or summoning. And would I use Strong to make it a
No, that
larger
increases
amount?
the damage.
Oh, I'm trying to figure out what I could use to increase the magnitude.
I guess forceful.
Okay, so actually, yeah, I'm gonna take the 1d6 and then summoning and forceful.
All right. Take the 1d6 then. All right.
I have 5 health left.
Are you
So-
okay? You appear to be bleeding.
I'm going to say, when I'm
Spell
unlucky,
backfired.
I'm going to say to the Aldar, well, occasionally I have the choice between several repercussions if I'm unlucky when casting a spell. The physical...
I don't think you have the choice in character.
Okay, I'm going to say, well, occasionally spells backfire mildly if I don't do them fully correctly. And thus this happens.
Anyway, so you create enough food and he's interested in your side.
By enough food, I mean I'm making almost another owl bear or two worth if I can. Like in tonnage.
You can make an owl bear's worth.
Okay, so I've essentially made another hit, but food and in a giant pile and not shaped like an owl bear. And keep in mind, I'd like to mention that I was the one who made that substance he was attracted to for.
Alright, well then the question becomes, like, first, so if I join your team, does it matter who I join it for?
Yes. Yes, it
I'm
does.
going to say, I'd say no, but mostly this means that you're essentially doing things for the good of the party, not for the good of a specific person who will try to use you. Also, if you join him as a friend,
If you
well,
join
you've seen
him,
what happened.
let me tell you something.
Let me finish, Jax. I'm going to say, well, you could join with me as a member of the group, or you could join with him as one of his friends, and I'm going to point over to the puddle. You can see the track record he has with his friends.
Let me tell you something. If you
By
join
the
with
way,
him, he will try
Jax,
to
you never
enslave
actually-
you.
Jax, you never actually put your race in.
I'm an elf.
To put it in.
Where?
Or actually, no, you have elf. I forgot again. Okay, so no, you can't get... He actually can't get sacrificable... Like, it's specific things that he can get as sacrificable versions, and owlbears aren't one of them.
Oh yeah, I get that, but I'm still using it as leverage in the conversation because
Let me tell you something.
given the
He will try
information,
to
we don't know
enslave
that.
you immediately. He has tried to enslave
doesn't have the
every living
ability
being
to.
I've known.
How is
I'm
that
fine.
any different than what you wanted me to do?
I wanted you to join the team and be my friend.
Your friend opened the door for me, and I'm a bear with an owl
Yes,
face.
he also wanted to be here. He had faith in you. See how you didn't attack him, he didn't attack you? A bad person would have attacked you. But he's wanted to
That's
be your
not
friend.
how that works.
Yeah, it worked out though. See?
I'm going to say a stupid idea that works is still a stupid idea. It
You
just
don't want to
works.
talk.
No more, no less.
You don't want to talk, Mr. Guy who blinded us all.
I'm going to say I resolved that immediately afterwards and then halted
By
myself from
blinding
making the
us.
same mistake.
Can I tell from this conversation that they're both digging their own graves to
Pretty
slap
much.
them?
My grave can be dug as
Yeah,
shallow as I
I'm
want it.
just
I
slapping
have
those
the power
two.
of friendship. Don't you dare slap me.
I nudge the bard and say, hey, you want to go take on a camp of 30 soldiers while they discuss stuff with the bear?
Sure.
All right, let's
That's
go.
not going to end well for anyone.
Bring it on.
Okay, so
It's very
I'm just...
nice.
Okay, so... Huh.
They
I'm still
appear
go-
to be leaving.
Do we need to roll
Any other
charisma?
people?
Okay, I'm going to
It's a
say
time
they
shit.
believe that we're wasting time here and want to assault the camp
We
of the guards
100%
nearby.
I'm legitimately gonna yell back. Either join him, run away, or eat him. We don't care.
I'm going to nod towards Jax in that after I hear that.
Let me tell you something.
Like I'm going
Join the owl bear. Alright? Because what I can offer you is I'm not going to be a dick to you. That guy will
You
be a dick to
say
you.
that,
What's
I
that?
have
Give
been
me a
nothing but
second.
hospitable to you the entire time.
and you two are fighting over me.
Because I want to be your friend. He's going to hurt you.
I'm going
He's
to
a
just say,
bad
well,
person.
I want you on our team, but I don't want you to randomly explode, so that's why I'm here.
Wait, whoa. Give me
Why
a
would you
second.
randomly explode?
Oh no, he explodes for a reason.
One sec. You guys don't get the context of what I said, did you? I
did.
can't hear what the owlbear's saying, so the whole run away, join him, or eat him thing was said to Ferret.
I'm going to just look at Jax and question how he would. I'm going to ask him, hey. No, I'm going to be saying this in normal talking, not in like language the owlbear can hear. I'm going to say, hey, how do you think you taste?
I will not eat this owlbear, Alduin. He will be my friend.
I'm going to say to the owlbear in words they can understand, don't listen to him. I was simply asking how he would taste, and
He wanted to eat you. Do you understand
no,
what I'm
I said
saying?
he gesturing towards Jax.
His first question was how to eat you. Join me, owlbear.
I'm going to facepalm and say, if you keep doing this, I am going to eat you. Do not doubt me there.
You will not eat this owlbear.
No, I
He's
say
not
this
talking
looking.
to the owl bear.
I don't care.
I'm going to say, you have exactly one more chance before I turn you into a chicken and then roast you over the fire.
So now you're
And then
threatening me.
Yes.
Hey,
This
as
is
this
a
is
lie.
going, I'm gonna make a bet. I'm gonna.
Thanks, Alduin.
Cool.
You ruined it. Could have had
You
it all.
both ruined it. Don't act like it's his
I was
fault.
doing good at first until he
I'm going to
decided
hold
try
up
and
a finger
steal it
and
from
then-
me.
I'm going to hold up a finger and start charging up magic and say, 1 second, need to get the polymorph spell ready.
You try any of that shit.
No,
I
I'm
wait,
essentially.
use my
No,
full
I'm
force
using
try-
wanna
okay,
see a
Jax,
trick
you're
to make
kind
it
of
look
being
like
the
it.
dick
What?
here.
One sec.
How?
Did me and the other guy walk away? Did me and the other guy walk away yet?
Not necessarily. You can back in if you want.
Oh no, I was gonna lean to the side and say a bet. How much you
Yeah.
want to bet that he's gonna polymorph him and actually eat him?
Honestly, he probably will. This whole conversation has made me realize the rebellion may or may not be completely doomed from the start. So I think a suicidal attack
Like Jax.
would be the best.
I mean,
bet
you have
right
to remember that from the owl bear's perspective, he just saw one of your friends explode.
I understand that.
And from the start, if you had just asked Alduin to use his own magic in order to help with this, instead you
Yeah,
sacrificed one of your friends.
You
Well, I
would
didn't realize
rather
Magic
have
talked to
friends
animals.
die than ask someone who's not a friend for help. That's not a very friendly attitude now, is it?
Say it again?
You would rather have one of your friends die than ask someone who's not a friend for help. That's not a very friendly attitude, is it?
How's he supposed to know you would help? When have you helped me yet?
He's a
could just
wizard.
ask.
When has he helped me?
I have repeatedly asked for any ways I could help with magic. Do you not
have
recall that?
not.
I
You
have
haven't
been
asked me.
constantly trying to do stuff. Like I said, oh, how about I teleport the guard? Okay, I'll just divine them. Oh, how about I do this? How about I do this?
But wait, teleport the tent, teleport the guard, things that the entire camp would notice, then investigate.
Yeah, and
Leading
then
them
I
to
didn't
us?
do it. Yes, and then I listened to your stuff and started giving other options because I wanted to help.
All right, so what have you done?
Sure, they were bad ideas, but you act like because I have a bad idea, all the things I do are bound to be flawed.
No, I don't. I'm telling you, the ones that you tried to do are
No,
flawed
I didn't
because they
try and
were
do that.
flawed.
I posed them
Okay,
as
to be
questions
fair,
to the
he
group.
did back out when you suggested not to.
Yes,
Yeah,
I did that.
I posed them as ideas to the group, and then when they were shot down, I let it go.
Okay,
You act like I adamantly tried to do it, and then you had to physically stop me.
I didn't
By
say
the way,
that.
I'm gonna look over to the other guy and ask him some. Hey, how big and evil is this country again?
The Empire?
Yeah.
Pretty hella big and pretty hella evil.
So,
I mean, my entire
you-
kingdom and family and everyone I knew and loved was completely
so
wiped
are
out.
you sure this is the only rebellion group?
Probably
Think
not.
about
but,
that.
I mean, you're probably right, but this is what we were able to scrape together on short notice, and the only reason it hasn't been crushed is because we got a wizard of our own.
Being honest, Jax, you're kind of in the wrong here.
All right, then they're wrong.
Sorry
So
to
you
be
want to
rude
go
about it. I
save
just,
some slaves or not?
Sure.
Okay,
Let's go
so at this point, I'm gonna go after the other party members and essentially I'm gonna run after them.
I mean, you could still. The owlbear isn't so far out that you couldn't catch him.
Yeah, but I feel like that's a bit pointless. After all, Fluffle's gonna be in the camp, and I can try and convince him.
All right.
By the way,
I'm
just
going
a
to-
warning to
Yeah.
just
Okay,
just
so
a warning to you guys. My guy's alignment is good with a question mark.
yes, and my guy's alignment is evil. I don't see how that's really relevant here.
That explains a lot.
I mean,
No. Go ahead. Defend yourself. Defend your literally evil character.
takes evil to be evil.
Yes, it does take evil to be evil.
Beat evil.
It really
I
doesn't.
disagree.
Consider how badly the Suicide Squad attempt went.
The Suicide Squad wasn't doomed because they were evil, it was doomed because they were incompetent.
You fit the bill in both cases.
The point remains. Either way, do I end up catching up to Axel and Baldwin?
Sure.
So I imagine I'm just running after them and my stuff and like panting like, hey!
So
Wait, no, I have a 13 in Constitution. I don't need to be panting. I have 12 in Dexterity.
So
Yeah,
I'm
I'm just
gonna
running after them.
So as he gets here, I'm gonna turn around. I'm gonna say, "Oh, you done arguing with your boyfriend?"
Ooh.
And I'm just going to comment offhand. Wouldn't have to argue like that if you'd actually put out. After that, I'm going to say, okay, now what's the plan for the enemy base? Also, can we rest up a bit? I may or may not be half dead. Can we have like just for dramatic timing a little bit of blood drip out of my nose because of
Yeah.
Actually,
everything?
no. Dramatic timing. He trips on the pointed, freaking twig thing and lands on it.
No.
That I have a 12 in Dexterity, you know.
One way or another, it's there.
Okay, but it's better for dramatic timing for the fact that I have heavy internal injuries making up over half my health for me to suddenly pop a nosebleed.
GM,
Moving on.
do
What-
we
what is
know
it?
if we would have enough time to rest before that group broke camp?
I'm just gonna roll a d4. If it's 1 or 2, it's a no. If it's 3 or 4, it's a yes.
You
All right,
roll
you've got
a
enough
D2.
time. Yeah, I don't want to
Okay,
go through the
so-
trouble of setting up a d2. I mean, I know this is just a slash R, but I'm too lazy.
Fair enough.
Okay, so is that enough to get to full health, or?
Yes.
Okay, so now that I'm up and ready, has Jack finally come after us?
Yeah, why not?
You okay, Jax?
Yeah,
You don't sound like it.
I'm good.
All right. So we need a
Wow.
battle plan. We are still grossly outnumbered.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
going to
also
say,
gross, but that's on
I'm
the
just going to put my hands up and say, okay, guys, hear me out, but magic. Now, the specifics of this plan are, I use magic to detonate all their wards.
That's
Why
not
have
a bad
no-
idea.
Okay. Now,
Look, you see all those traps on the ground. They are clearly avoiding them. However, they do come within proximity of them several times during their routes. If I time it correctly, there's a high amount of collateral damage we could cause to them, and we would clear the ground of traps that could presumably harm us in our transit to rescue the prisoners.
That's a big spell that's affecting a lot of wards, and it's a counter spell. That's not going to be easy to cast.
Okay, would it be
positioning.
possible to take a hell of a lot more time to do it to make it easier? Like, slow and steady.
Yes, but depending on how I roll, that might leave no time to actually execute the plan.
I mean, the plan will essentially be, I imagine, run in after everything goes boom.
Sir Parkler, how many men do you have left?
2.
GM, do I remember how many watchtowers I saw that were up?
Roughly 4.
All right. Sir Parkler, you, me, and your men, we can take out the watchtowers when this distraction goes down. One of us to each.
All right.
Is there any cover nearby?
It
Wait,
was a
are we
pretty
at
hilly
camp
terrain.
yet, or are we just in the...
I imagine we got like a while away, like not quite in sight, but enough that we'll be able to get there soon.
Yeah, I think I drew a diagram in the dirt, and we're doing like,
Okay.
X's and O's.
All right, you're doing that thing. All right. Jeez, that owlbear voice fucking hurt. Sorry, just complaining out loud. Anyway.
So we at least need to get positioning down. There has to be some. You can't just run in there without planning where we're running in there at.
I'm going to say I'm good at the pre-planning magically and the stuff for setting up an ambush. Not so good with the fighting part in person. I'm good at summoning stuff. I'm good at making fireballs go boom. Not so good at handcuffs.
Yeah, I've got soldiering experience under my belt, few decades worth.
I know how to set traps, and I'm decent talking my way out of stuff. And we look over to Jax.
Friends, that is all.
I'm going to chime in and say, okay, so you're saying your only asset is a group of people who you can make explode to help you do stuff better. Are you sure you're not some sort of friendship cultist?
And what if I am or not? Does it matter?
Yes, it very
Or
much
does
does.
not matter.
Why does it matter to you?
Because friendship cultist.
This matters to you. Why?
You've had an you've been an
what
actual cultist
actual
before.
reason?
No,
What does it matter?
I was the head leader of
You were a
cult.
cultist.
No,
Oh,
I was the
wait,
head
so
leader.
you're trying to imply that he's not the leader of this group?
Oh no, he
you're-
definitely is. But
Well,
I'm trying
then you've done the exact same thing.
Exactly, that's how I know how bad it is.
Right. That's why you fucking...
I'm insane, not incompetent.
Debatable.
Yeah, fair enough.
I lean over to the other guy. Should I start playing the funeral music now or later?
Maybe later. It'll be more fitting when they're actually in the ground. But if you can help Sir Parkler take some of those towers, then we'll have his men might be able to commandeer the bows and arrows up there, and that might give us some fire support. Other than that, it's just a matter of waiting for the wards to detonate, and then us rushing in the confusion. Once we have the towers, then they're all on foot, and we can level the playing field from there. But
I might be able to get one.
By the way, am I allowed to like retcon and say that instead of being chained up, it's like magically warded? The beast.
Have it be
Oh.
chained up, please.
Oh no, yeah, that would work. I mean,
Well, the thing is, I'm picking something that can't exactly be chained up, practically speaking.
Okay, then magically warded.
Yeah, that makes sense. I mean, it's a camp of the evil Magicratic Empire, and they're holding a dangerous beast. What is the most likely and least likely forms of containment?
the way,
Least
do I
likely
have
would
anything
probably
to start a
involve
fire?
butterscotch.
I would think, okay, fair enough. Fair enough. I can't even.
Reaction.
Oh, wait. I want to look over to the other guys and.
I mean,
Okay,
now I'm just thinking about butterscotch-powered wards.
Now,
That seems to be a feasible idea.
Now, can we, once we get onto the towers and take them over, do we have any way of setting the tents on fire?
Aside from
Yes.
Alduin,
We got the
nothing
wizard.
I mean,
I
there's
can.
torches. Torches.
Okay,
exist.
when they say that, I'm gonna rub my hands together and say fire. I'm gonna be using Wallacea trick to make little sparks and stuff around my hands, like flint and steel when I'm rubbing them together.
Wait,
Manic
so
grin.
keep in mind that torches exist.
Yeah, we got the wizard and torches for fire. We don't exactly have the spare cloth or time to set up flaming arrows.
Are they
Or
even
the
going to
tar.
question the reason why a bard knows sabotage of this level?
No, that's just a bard thing.
Yeah, that bards just do that.
Bards are pretty great.
Yeah, do a lot of things. They're kind
You've
of
already made it pretty clear that you're a
That
shady
even if you
individual.
were, yeah, like you're a spy, not a fucking bard. Or you're both, actually.
I'm basking in that shade.
Honestly, that sentence is just heavily iconic.
Good.
Wait, are they going to be blotting out the sun, or should I do that for us?
Well, we
They're
can
not
wait
that
till it's
fat,
dark.
Alwyn.
I was talking arrows.
Well, we're not going to have
No
that many.
one's an archer.
I can use a bow. I just
Oh,
don't
sure,
have
you
one yet.
can use the bow, but it's also not your.
Like Minky's a
I
bow.
could probably use the bow.
They are
That's the thing.
military.
Those
Oh,
are
sure,
blunt
anyone could
instruments,
use a bow. Like in Dungeon
I
World,
mean,
anyone
those
can use a bow.
are
It's
blunt
just that none of you.
instruments, right?
It's just none of you have the applicable. None of you are really that good at it. None of you have signature weapons or like. There's no reason for you to use a bow except for range advantage, and there are better options for that concept.
Like magic.
I mean, who even min-maxes in Dungeon World, though? It's all narrative.
Well, no, I understand that. It's just like, as far
Like, really,
as ranged
the thing-
options are concerned, most people would just take a crossbow.
Well, even then,
Have
the
that luxury.
only thing we're missing out on by not being archer specialists is the ranger's ability, that called shot one.
Well, yeah, no, like I understand there's not really that big of a downside or anything. I'm just saying that, like, in order to actually pull off blotting out the sun, you'd need a lot more arrow output.
Oh yeah, and we're only going to have 4 people with bows.
Yeah, like you're gonna need a hell of a lot more
I
people.
have an idea.
What's the idea?
Well, I can summon monsters, you see. I can also summon minions. Now, if I take enough time to set up, I could summon I could definitely summon a contingent of them, and we could give them bows and arrows, or I could find some way to give them ranged attack.
I'm
Do
gonna
you
look
have
over.
the money to supply them with the bows and arrows? Because so far, that's my only reason I don't have one.
And I'm gonna look over and be like, do we know where these guys are gonna camp at next?
That's
No.
why we got to take it now.
I'm gonna pull out all of my 4 coin and say, well, I have this much.
Yeah, that won't be
Yeah,
enough.
let me check. That's not really that much.
Honestly, we could have burned their supplies and starved them out, and
They're
then
not-
picked them off while they're hunting.
You realize
This is a
Okay,
I'm
with
gonna say-
that you could get 12 arrows.
Could I magically duplicate them using transmutation?
Where are you even going to buy the arrows?
I know. Okay, so I'm going to say, okay, guys, I'm going to do an experiment.
Oh,
Wait. Let's not fuck around. We gotta kill them.
No,
And
the
we don't have
experiment will
time.
be if I can make a bow and arrow that replicates the arrow from nearby materials that a minion could use. Then, if I can do that, I can add a long-lasting effect, and I can stack up a bunch of them, and then when we attack, we'll have a small contingent of arrow-using goblins or some such with us.
Have you ever seen like a really loud screech on an instrument? I'm gonna try to do a slightly quieter version of nails on chalkboards real fast.
Just punch him. It's much easier.
Please no.
Look, that sounds both complicated
Yeah,
and
agree.
dangerous, and let's just wait until we're not
that's
pressed for
magic in
time
a
to play
nutshell.
around with. Yeah, I know. So let's not do that while we're pressed for time. Let's
Wait, are we
go.
pressed for time?
Yes,
they're gonna
they're
move.
going to be moving camp soon.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I could just start the magic to destabilize their wards.
We'll stay close. The minute we see a bright flash, you said you were gonna blow them up, right?
Well, they're defensive traps and wards, so destabilizing them means they typically go boom.
All right. So that will be our signal to go in. We take out the towers first, and then Parkther, you and your men, you can be up on Overwatch and rain down arrows on those bastards.
Aye.
Maybe it'll be Tracer.
No.
Sorry.
No.
Sorry,
And
I'm
I'll be
already
Genji.
Bad Alduin.
And then I'll go down there and start picking people off with my spear.
Me?
Okay, so would this be actually closer to a ritual, or would this still be alter reality?
So you're trying to destabilize the wards. I'll let you pick that one, although there is a chance that if you take the ritual option, that it's going to be excessive time waste.
Oh, right. Fair enough.
So which are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna use alter reality.
All right, roll. Okay, that
Oh,
was a
12.
So you're
Okay.
trying to destabilize all the rooms.
So I get messy and manipulating
Okay.
because I'm trying. Would it be messy or debilitating for this? Actually,
What time are you guys doing this?
Night. I think.
we're doing this like about half.
Night-ish.
We're timing it so that it's about a little past halfway through one of the shifts.
So you're doing it at a time where very few people are actually going to be active.
Oh, sorry.
Basically.
Sorry. I was thinking about a time when they would be less on guard because not quite the first half where they're still active, and not quite near the end when they're ready to go. Okay, yeah. Let's actually do it during a shift change, so there's multiple people in transit, likely weaving through wards, and it'll be an added confusion because they're not sure what's going on.
Is that what you guys are doing?
Yep.
Sure, yes.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask if everyone's in position.
I am.
Ready.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, I'm going to finish destabilizing them and essentially push all of them over the edge. I'm doing this as like a wide area thing over the camp.
And
Right.
things go boom.
Yeah, so you forgot to check if there were any wards around you. Or actually, never mind. You're doing this from a distance. I'm a dumbass.
Yeah, they're all staying out of range of the very
Yeah, my
soon-to-be
brain's not
detonated
working too
board.
well. I was gonna reveal like you guys had wards near you, but never mind. I forgot you guys were doing this at a far enough distance.
Also, with my magic sense, I would be able to tell exactly where any wards are near me.
All right, so you hear a bunch of and other sound effects from the distance, and a couple of shouted curses as well as the sound of various things going flying.
All right. I take that as my cue, and I sprint from my position of cover, and I go straight for the nearest tower. I'm going to try and climb it as quick as I can and get up to the guy on top.
All
I'm
right.
heading towards another tower, but I'm trying not to be noticed. I'm
trying to draw attention.
notice more. While
So
they're
when we're-
rushing in doing that, I'm trying to take more of a not as noticed route.
Me and my men to also go get our tower.
Sorry, I'm just doing a bit of math. All right.
What would be the role to lie to someone?
Charisma.
Oh. Tell me when I encounter someone.
All right. So let's see. Are you guys looking for people, or are you just
Well,
The-
that was
causing mass mayhem. Well, I'm sneaking in. They're causing
All right,
mass
there's
mayhem.
8 people left. There's literally 8 guys left. I did a roll for this. Or actually, there's 7 guys, and there's 1 guy who's just got like an arm and a leg blown off.
Well, that worked better than expected in the best way
Can I walk
possible.
over to a guy? Can I walk over to a guy that had run over to a guy that had the arm and leg ripped off? Try
Yeah.
lying to him, saying, "What the hell's going on? I'm just some bard here to entertain you guys, and all this hell's going loose."
The fuck am I supposed to know? Things just exploded, and now I have no arm or leg.
I'm gonna try medicine to help him. Ish. Quote unquote
Okay,
help.
roll wisdom.
6. No, that's not working.
Yeah, you just killed him.
great.
Works either way.
Don't forget to mark XP.
How much experience?
1.
Oh.
Because you
Okay.
well, no, because you failed a roll. Everyone gets you get 1 XP every time you fail a roll.
Okay then.
Moving on.
How many tents are not on fire?
Let's see. Intact tents?
Yes.
Let me roll.
Also, do I know the monster one and the slave one?
You know which one has the slaves in it, but you didn't roll well enough on discern realities to know the exact location of the monster. I mean, you could probably suss it out given just the way that the tents are designed fairly
Oh, wait,
easily.
wait. Let me go back up to discern reality.
Actually,
Didn't I get,
yeah,
a
I
max
suppose
roll?
you just
I got
get
a
a
max
full.
roll.
What?
I think I got the max roll in discern
No,
reality.
you got a 9.
Wait, did I? I thought I got a 12.
No, you're looking at ultra reality.
I don't have alter reality.
Okay, where
No,
are
I
you
got a
looking
9.
at then?
Never mind, just continue.
Alright, well, either way, actually, yeah, since you would know, so yeah, you would know where the monster is.
I'm saying everything else but those on fire.
Alright.
You-
Everything else
okay,
is on
wait,
fire.
You realize fire spreads, right?
Yeah, I know, but they wouldn't keep any tents near the slave one for many, or the beast one for many reasons.
Okay. Fair enough.
So I'd like to
Yep,
storm
so
this
everything else
tower
is
and
on
stab the
fire.
shit out of this guard.
Alright. You catch him off guard and manage to... Actually, roll dexterity to see if you can sneak up to him well enough or do it fast enough. Alright, so yeah, you managed to just finish him off. You throw him off the tower, or are you stabbing him? Or are you doing both?
Ooh.
Oh, I didn't hit the button. Yeah, I put the spear through his throat, and then with both hands, I throw him off the tower. And then I look over to see how Sir Parkther and his men are doing with theirs.
So, the guy's dead. Fucking Wilhelm scream style.
I can't do the scream.
Don't even attempt it. It's like there's just one guy who does it.
To be fair, neither can the guy through. He's got a hole in his throat.
True.
Huh.
Yeah,
By the way,
with the
that
movement of
scream is
wind.
in public use now.
Yeah.
It's
Cool.
in public domain.
Yeah. At least until Disney decides to alter the way that works so that Mickey Mouse doesn't become it.
Oof. Yeah. Is everyone else doing things? Because I kind of want
I'm
to see what the
going.
whole slave thing is, since all the guards are probably running out here.
I'm
Okay,
gonna take care of my tower.
okay, so are the guards running away or running to someplace?
Away. You think
Okay,
they're going to stay in somewhere that just exploded like 90% and everything's on fire?
Okay.
I want to mention I'm casually walking through this like I'm just not caring the world.
Yeah, like half their group is dead. They're not any. Do you really think they're going to be like, okay, time to stay and fight for this empire that we fucking hate?
Okay, anyway, I'm gonna go into the camp then and go up to the slave tent.
I should be in there with you, or both
Alright.
come in that direction.
Okay, so I'm like power walking towards it.
Okay.
So, anyone going to join me? Or notice me going there?
Watch how I take over.
Actually, I'm gonna look for the keys.
Well, I'm gonna go to into the slave tent then.
Wait, so you're looking for the keys to what?
The chains? These guys have to be chained up.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, so roll discern realities again.
Give me a minute. Nope. Don't find him.
No. No, you don't. So, yeah, you're distracted, you don't find them, and...
I'm
let's
going
see.
into the tent full of slaves now.
Actually, you find what you think is one of the keys.
6 and minus is you can't discern anything. Okay.
Well, you think you discerned successfully. You didn't, but you think you do.
So I'm just holding these keys by the tip of the rapier because the chances are these things have been on fire.
The keys. You think the keys are on fire.
I mean, he
Have
did roll a
been.
5 on discern realities.
Okay, the entire place is on fire and they're made of metal. I am not picking those up by hand yet.
Okay, like, he did, sure, but you said they were on fire.
I mean, I would
I
like
said
to
they
read-
had been on fire, but okay.
How would the keys have ever been on fire?
Oh.
In fire, yes. On fire, no.
That's really nitpicky.
Yeah,
That
fair
is
enough.
really
I just
nitpicky.
found the mental image funny.
Oh, same. Yeah. Okay,
Anyway.
so, well, either way, I'm walking in the slave tent. Is this like one of those anime scenes where you see someone walking in a door like 3 times before they finally go through it?
Yeah.
I walk in the door, opening it. He looks around for a key. I walk in again. He picks up the key. I finally walk in. Okay, so what do I see in there?
You're looking in the slave den, right?
I'm looking in the tent. Yeah.
Okay. The tent, like, you're looking in the slave tent?
The tent, yeah, the tent that's not on fire.
There's 2 of those.
I'll go in the one that I think is the slave tent.
Okay, since you got a
Discern
map, I'm not going to make you. I'm not going to make you discern realities because you know which one is the tent that has the people in it. But yeah. Anyway, so yeah, you go in there and you see Wolf holding a set of keys.
Wait, no, wasn't he outside looking in the burning ones for the
Yeah, I was
keys?
outside looking in those. I wasn't
Oh,
inside
okay.
yet.
So yeah, you just see a bunch of people fucking chained up.
Okay, so, well, I'm gonna use one to see a trick to change the ambiance. Is it like dark and shadowy already, or do I have to change it?
Generally, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna make like, red lights, ominous stuff, the works, and say, "Do not fear, I am here to rescue you all from captivity."
Can I slap him in the back of the head?
You're not there yet.
First off, I'd like to mention there's ominous glowing red lights and stuff. It's shadowy, and I look like a demon, being a tiefling and all.
Please, can I slap him in the back of the head for story's sake?
You're not there
And
yet.
dramatic effect. I'm heading there.
You're not there yet.
Once you're there, you can.
You were the one who chose to run off when you saw me going into the slave tent.
Because I knew
All
you'd pull
three
this, I
times.
needed to find keys.
They just look at you and they just say, honestly, we'd prefer the devil to what we've been through, so sure.
I'm gonna shrug and say, okay. And I'm going to cast Alter Reality to undo their chains.
Alright. Partial success. Pick your poison.
Does this count as out of combat?
No. Everything's on fire and there's a monster about.
Okay, so 1d4.
No, we agreed it was just 1d6 constant.
Oh wait, no, I thought that was 1d6 in combat.
1d6 at all times.
I mean,
or
out.
No, 1d6 at all times, or 1d4 in combat and 1d8 out of combat. And you picked we agreed on 1d6.
I thought it was 1d6 out of... Okay, yeah. I'll do the 1d8 out of combat then. Wait. We're not...
It's a little
It-
late for that one.
Okay, so do we count as in combat with anything on fire? Trying to figure out if it's 1d4 or 1d8.
Wait.
I thought we agreed we were just going with the constant d6.
Roll the d6 before I do.
Okay. 3. So, all of their chains... Oh, wait, yeah. The tags will be area of effect and I'd say transmuting because I'm changing it all of the chains to air.
Alright.
Do I
Yep,
get
they're all
there now?
free.
Do I get
Yeah,
there
sure,
now?
you're there.
So I'm going to say, follow me to freedom! One hand pointed dramatically in there. Like, I'm using essentially thaumaturgy to the full effect of drama with Want to See a Trick.
I'm just going to walk by in the most nonchalant way and say, have you released them yet, over dramatic pansy? Just complete straight face as I said
I'm going
that.
to light your pants on fire.
I'm going to keep walking towards you with
Roll
a
alter
sword pulled out
reality.
and a smile.
If you want to set someone's pants on... Okay, they're on fire.
I'm still walking towards them with a smile. I don't care if I take damage from this.
No, this isn't like damaging. This is more like your pants.
Well, hold on. This isn't damaging fire. It's nice fire that knows not to set...
No, it's on fire, but not damaging. It's more of like, oh, this is hot. It's not going to kill me, but damn it, it's frustrating. He's an ally. What, did you think I was going to just start going... Do you think I was just going to start going around murdering allies?
You have before.
Hey, in my defense, that was fate.
And Jax.
Fate literally tried
Yeah, that was Fate and Jax.
Okay, Jax, that was a long build up to a fight initiated on both ends after he burned all the money from our raid on the bank. And we are mafia members at the time. Not that unexpected.
Mm.
So yeah, I snap my fingers and fire.
Yes,
like
the
him.
Thanos method of setting things on fire.
The
I'm
Thanos
still
method
walking
of-
on with smile.
You realize even if it's not dealing damage, it still hurts like you're actually on fire.
Oh yeah, I'm gritting my teeth as I do it with a
Does
smile.
he have to roll like charisma or something to keep up
Roll
composure?
Constitution. Yep, he's fine. He manages to keep a smile on the whole time.
I'm gonna shake my hand and say, either way, everyone come with me to freedom! And then I'm gonna gesture for them to follow me. Do they? Or
They just say, why would we follow you? We know that freedom is in literally any direction but here.
alright, well, I'm going to feed you.
I'm gonna just walk over. I'm like, honestly, you don't want to follow them, but it might be the best option. The most annoying option, but the best option. Before just
Alright.
hitting the fire out.
You guys are from hell, aren't you?
Yes.
I'm like, no, I'm not from here. That's just where my vacation home is.
Close enough.
Plus, the other rebels aren't from hell. And I don't think
The
he is.
jury's still out on that.
I mean, they're good people, minus that their parks are fellow. Anyone who's close to him tends to explode, so stay away from him.
Okay, it's
By
worth
the way-
noting that it's only like the true friends who do that.
By the way, I do
No,
want to say
I'm going to
this.
say anyone who becomes his friend tends to have a short shelf life before they explode.
Either way.
Yeah, I'm gonna say onwards and lead them to, well, outside of the camp. I imagine where we set up a regrouping point.
Alright.
They just openly see me praying like, please let him not drive them insane. Please. I'm just doing that as they're walking by.
Moving on.
Did me and Ferret basically hijack this at this point? Because I haven't heard a word from Jax and I need to
Jax
learn that
left.
guy's name.
Nacho. You still there?
Kinda.
What's the matter?
Yeah, what's wrong?
Huh? Oh, nothing.
Okay, it's just you said kinda.
Actually, I'm gonna go back over to him and talk to him.
Meanwhile, I'm leading a mob of fresh recruits off to freedom!
I'm just cleaning my spear of throat blood.
I'm walking over, I'm gonna be like, why is it always the dumb ones that have the most luck? Before just sitting
Law of
down.
conservation of energy.
Look, this is just step one of something bigger. If, we don't get stomped out before we can, I don't know, find funding or something. I mean, there's no way us alone with no resources or backup could take out this empire. I mean, it's a whole empire.
That's
Yeah.
why joining other rebels would probably be a better bet.
Yep, and first we'd have to find them. And yeah, this is going to be a logistical nightmare.
Yeah.
On the bright side, the Empire is pretty tyrannical, so there's a lot of people under their heel who's going to be pissed. I mean, that's how most of us ended up in this situation.
Does he notice that my clothing has been burnt yet?
Yeah.
I think I would have by now.
Do you ask about it?
So, what the hell happened there?
The dumb one did that when I tried to talk some sense into the situation.
Okay, wait, is he still on, like, phantasmal, bright neon pink fire that feels like fire even though it's doing no actual
he put
damage?
it out.
What? Oh,
But I remember.
wait, I didn't put his fire out.
Oh, didn't it?
I mean,
Oh,
I
sick.
think an ephemeral fire made only to cause pain and not damage would be a bit harder to put out than, like, stopping, dropping, and rolling.
You want me to have a
Okay,
talk
that
with him,
sounded a
or
lot more. It sounded a
got this
lot less
handled?
malicious in my head.
I'll probably find some acids or some and drip it
Some
on his hand.
ass? I'm
Acid.
sorry. When are you going to drip
The
some
thing
ass
cut
on
out.
my hand?
The thing cut out. I
Anything
said
can be
acid.
melted at the right temperature.
The
So please
Discord
elaborate
cut
on
out. I said acid.
dripping ass on my hand.
I said acid.
Oh, I know what
Anyway,
you meant, but
As
what I
long as-
heard.
anyway, are you
was
guys leaving then with the slaves?
Yep, we're leaving to my kingdom.
as long as you don't kill him, go ahead.
They shall
We need
survive,
a-
unlike under the tyrannical rule of Serpaxa.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm going to go off into the woods a while. Then I am going to use alter reality to make us enough room to actually keep all of them because they really wouldn't fit with Jax's people.
Yeah.
By the way, I do want to make a bet with what's his. I knew. Okay, what's your
Baldwin.
character's name again?
Baldwin or the halfling, whichever.
Okay, Baldwin. So how long do you think it takes before these guys form a lynch mob?
All right, so 280 of them are willing to come with you. The rest are leaving.
So you're saying I managed to get 200 random people to come with me under my banner after they think I am Satan.
I don't have an estimate on how long it'll take, but I mean, honestly, by this point, it would be his own fault.
So with alter reality, I guess forceful and shaping to make the large amount of barracks and like houses and facilities and stuff to keep them all.
So let's see. Roll charisma. Just
Me?
real quick, yes.
Okay.
I suppose it'll take quite a while for the mob to form.
Hey, wait. You said that astral fire was still going, right?
Oh
And
yeah,
it
the
does
bright
damage?
pink fire of only pain.
It's not dealing damage, right?
Oh no.
I'm gonna take the freaking crap. What's that called? The stick part of the violin and like get some of it on it and start playing while it's on fire with an open view.
You're welcome. You know what they say about the devil being a fiddle player?
Yeah, he's not as good as some random ass kid.
Precisely, because the devil isn't a bard, unlike that random ass kid. And yes, I know the XKCD rule, and no, I don't know what an ass kid is.
Is there a country called Georgia? Please.
Yeah.
We need to say he's from there. He needs to be.
Wasn't the text for the fiddle that it was stolen?
Yeah, I think so.
I'll double check.
I would like to mention a hobby of my character when he's not doing magic is playing the fiddle. The bard uses a violin, but I don't doubt he'd try.
It doesn't say by default the fiddle was stolen, but you can say it was.
Yeah, I have a small fiddle that I use as a hobby.
I meant wolves.
I am I am currently playing The Devil That Went Down to Georgia with the lyrics.
Impressive. Anyway, so yeah, you guys are just leaving.
No, when he plays that, I shout out to him when I hear it. I know the tune, and while I may be shit at the fiddle, I have magic, damn it!
Didn't the devil have that too?
Yeah, that's the joke. I am overly offended by his mockery of my skills. That said, with the shape reality, I literally have a compound for everyone. I have my kingdom. I raise my flag over it all.
Hmm.
I can't wait to hold it over Jackson's head when he gets back. That I literally have a kingdom of 280, while he has a kingdom of 2.
So roll dexterity real quick.
Everyone or just him?
Just to... Right, so someone just tried to punch you. You narrowly dodged it.
Please tell me he wasn't paying attention and that was completely on reflex.
Yeah.
It happens often enough that I get used to it.
I thought you said it would take a while for the lynch mob to form.
Yeah, the lynch mob.
Okay, so after that person does that, I'm gonna probably confront them like, "The hell was that about?"
You seriously think it's okay to fucking raise a banner over us? We were slaves for fucking years. And you're gonna treat us like equal property.
Like, no, this is because I made the compound. You all are free to go whenever. I just wanted to actually make it known that this was the compound where the group was staying.
Fair enough.
If you want, I can make a separate compound.
No, it's fine. Fair enough. I also wanted the chance to say that I managed to punch the devil. It's always nice to put on your resume.
If
So
you really
Axel,
want it on your resume, punch my shoulder. I am amenable to that much. Just really random punch out of nowhere to the face is just rude.
Yeah, and so is, like, setting everything on fire, but clearly your friend didn't seem to care.
Yes, the difference is that everything I was setting on fire belonged to flavors and horrible people.
And your friend's pants.
Oh, that's
The Phil's on fire too as I play.
I'm gonna say,
He's within
look,
eyesight.
he's fine with it, like with my thumb over my shoulder pointing at him. Plus, it isn't like it's actually harming him, it's just causing a large amount of agonizing pain.
Okay, but consider this from our perspective. You literally set your friend's pants on fire. Pardon us for not trusting you.
I mean, look, he's fine. The fire isn't causing any damage, it's just leaving him in agonizing pain.
This is complete hell. I'm still smiling while playing.
So Axel,
He's fine.
So you guys are leaving the camp?
Oh no, I'm staying in the camp, for this is my domain.
That's not going to go over well. You realize this is still... This is still Imperial land.
By the way, I am going to go over to those
one
guys.
I'll just have to move the compound later. No,
all right. Also, everyone...
nowhere.
Hold on. Everyone roll wisdom. Alright. So, Nacho, you hear an odd sound behind you. Everyone else, the monster.
Wait, I got the highest roll.
he's getting there.
Yeah, Nacho. Everyone
I only
else,
heard a sound.
you forgot about the monster.
Did it hunt us down?
It's just kind of roaming around. Are you actually looking at it?
No.
Alright, so you remember that you forgot about the monster, and
Wait,
hear
wouldn't
a
the
weird noise behind
destabilized
you.
wards? Wouldn't the destabilized wards have freed it anyways?
Exactly.
Oh shoot!
That's why That's part of the reason why I asked about that. It's been free for a while now. Are you guys
Is
looking at
everything
it?
still on fire?
Yes,
And no,
everything's
I'm
still
not
on
looking
fire.
at it. I'm not looking at it,
Okay. Yes, everything's still on fire.
including me, apparently.
Yeah.
Wait, aren't we in the compound a while away? I said we went out into the middle of the nowhere, like in the forest, to go and set the
Oh,
compound
my
up.
mistake. Well, then you just remember that you forgot about the monster. Nacho, you
Wait,
just remember
did
you
you-
forgot something.
Hmm.
So yeah,
Okay, so wait, were you saying it happened before, like under the assumption we were still in the middle of the camp, except now there were buildings there that I made?
yes.
How little do you think of my
A
problem-solving
A
skill?
lot.
You tried to hug a forest drake.
It looked adorable.
You tried to give me, a character with a good alignment, an evil cursed sword.
Yeah.
You
I
tried
also-
to help someone up who could easily be done physically by teleporting her.
Yeah.
Causing basically a fall damage via, well, loop.
Okay.
Your problem solving skills are
Somewhere in another dimension.
I could be more mean about it, but at the same time, I'm
Moving
gonna give
on.
him a little bit on this.
Moving on. Anyway, yeah. So yeah, you guys remember that you forgot about the monster. You going back for it, or just gonna let it be its thing?
I'm gonna alter
hell.
reality to divine where it is, and like at its current location,
All right,
Like-
roll.
refreshing over time. Like
Okay,
I'm trying
roll.
to get like essentially GPS tracker of like where is it on this map.
All right. What are you picking?
Okay.
It's worth
So-
noting you haven't healed up yet, but
No, I have not. So yeah, /1d6.
Can I discern realities?
you don't know where the monster is, and you couldn't really discern it.
I'm not discerning it. I'm discerning if there's anything around that's dangerous besides
sure.
ferret.
Okay,
Sure,
so
go ahead and roll.
Nope, nothing.
Yeah, nothing.
I guess it triggered on me and only me.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so positioning and long lasting on a bowl of oil to tell us where it is. The monster, that is.
All right.
I'm not
So-
looking into that bowl.
Okay. So it's like how far away did you go?
We went like, I'd say a kilometer or so. Like, we wanted to be in the absolute middle of nowhere when we were raising the compound.
So yeah, it's around that far away. It appears to still be at the camp.
Okay, so I assume we get an aerial view or something. So,
Yeah.
can we see what it is?
Yeah, it's a gelatinous cube. It's eating all of the corpses.
Okay, so the question. Oof. I'm really questioning whether this is worth it.
Wait, gelatinous cubes are afraid of fire, and that place is presumably still burning.
Right.
So, that.
I had forgotten.
So, what's gonna happen when it's penned in on all sides by fire?
And the forest might be on fire by now, too. Marrying how close
It
it is.
literally got out of the wars only to see its literal worst nightmare reenacted. Delicious bodies on the other side of a hell of fire.
yeah, so it's just fucking trembling.
So, okay, I'm calling over the other group members just to point out, look at what is happening. I don't care if I'm actively showing it to anyone who will want to look.
So yeah, it's just trembling and looking around, and it's just like, yeah.
I'm going to say, okay, who's in favor?
You cut out.
I'm going to say to, like, Axel and Baldwin, okay, so who's in favor of a little aerial fireball at that location?
Look, do what you want. I have to try and figure out how to feed 280 people now.
Oh, I'll
Gelatinous
just make.
cube. You can make strong poison out of gelatinous cube. It would
Oh,
be worth getting
I'm
some.
just going to say, wait, can't I just summon more food, Baldwin? I'm gonna actually do the food first. So yeah, I'm gonna walk away from the thing, and I am going to use Alter Reality to summon a fuck ton of food.
Alright, well,
Not necessarily good tasting food, but
partial success.
Like,
Here's your downside.
nutritious. 1d6.
Roll. You've been removing your health, right?
Oh yeah. Currently I'm down to 8. Yeah, I'd like to. So, with the exception of the stuff like the removing of the chain and the fire, every casting these people have seen me do results in blood leaking from some orifice or another.
They're convinced who he is now.
Yeah. Although I am, like, it's honestly kind of stifling to not be able to. Never mind.
I mean,
No,
as is, we've
tell
been
us,
lucky.
Aldar. What were you gonna say, Aldar?
Like, it's just kind of limiting that I can't come up with anything creative because it's just I take the damage.
Okay, in that case, I'll just try and avoid that unless other stuff.
The thing
Unless what?
is, no. The thing is, the other two options are so horrifying that I would never roll this if that third option was there. Like, you gotta realize this spell. If I had his character in this spell, and that third one was there, I would never use this at all.
I mean, I could just redact what I just said and say I choose the third one because that seems to be fair enough.
Well, no, it's fine. I just like. I mean, if you want, we can just get rid of both the distorts the fabric of reality unexpectedly and get rid of the consumed your life force.
No, I'm fine with this third one. It's just I was choosing the life force because, well, I'm trying to get the results. If I'm low on health, that means the other stuff would be an act of desperation or something. It's just we haven't had long enough battles where I've been actively spellcasting for that to happen. It was either ambush or casual stuff where I had enough time after I brought myself low to, well, recharge and stuff.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah, because
that said, I will start choosing the other ones more often if that's what you want.
Yeah, it's just you're able to do basically anything with that ability.
Yeah,
well, I think it's within reason.
Yeah, he added another reason for me to set up a lynch mob against him, just in case.
So yeah, with I guess
I just think if you're able to do anything, then there should be heavier risk than just a bit of damage.
Okay, you realize that the 1d4 as it was a full quarter of my damage, and using 4 individual castings would be enough to bring me just above death.
Actually, I'm going to say GM ruling that the more like powerful the spell is, the more damage it'll do if you take that option.
Okay. Yeah, as is.
How much food are you making again?
I'm trying to make enough to feed everyone.
Feed 280 people,
Yes.
and it has to stay in their stomach until it's converted into energy.
I'm using transmutation to change other stuff. I'm not summoning it out of
What
nothing.
are you changing?
A lot of dirt and rocks and wood and stuff.
You
Use
also
the wooden trees. The wooden trees is a lot better.
Yeah, no, I'm not choosing dirt and stuff. I'm choosing wood and stuff and trees. I'm not making a large amount of vegetative food and
It
stuff.
has to stay transmuted until it's like out of the body. Because otherwise,
Transmute isn't temporary. I thought that was just a
summoning
change.
summoning was the temporary one. That's why I was doing.
Yeah,
transmuting.
summoning's temporary. Transmutation isn't.
well, I mean, permanent transmutation of wood into like edible, palpable material.
I was using
You're
wood as a
basically pulling a
substitute for.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Okay, fair enough. Still, you're creating enough for 280 people. Is this just for today, or how long are you trying to?
This is going to be a once daily thing, because if this is going to be something where I'll have damage from it, then I don't want to be chain casting. That's why I'm doing for today, and then to figure out what to do later if it's too costly.
All right, D8.
Okay, so actually I'll need to pop myself back up to 13 and...
Yeah, I was just about to cut off the session once this rule was handled, actually. Since I'm tired. Thanks.
Sorry. 1d8.
He took less damage.
That's what happens with my luck.
Anyway, so yeah, you create enough food for everyone for today.
Okay. So that's the end of the session?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's mark the XP. So the questions. First of all, did anyone act towards their alignment?
I
did. Actually, yeah, I think I did.
I used magic to cause terror and fear by making everything explode.
You didn't actually blow anything up.
No, I made all the wards explode, causing a lot of collateral damage to the soldiers and sending them fleeing in the long run.
Okay, fair enough.
Did executing that plan count towards my protecting the weak, freeing those slaves?
Yeah, I'd say so. And then Wolf?
I attempted to heal someone, and I was, if I remember right, I had crap. What was that? Mostly playing the music stuff and giving advice, plus that whole thing towards that. But the only one I
what's
actually
the actual goal of the alignment? You've only got your sides.
Good.
No.
Good.
As in, what's the thing you got to do?
My actual goal?
As in the alignment thing that gives you XP if you do the thing.
I don't think I set that up, but if I could, probably entertain.
I'll look it up because it's on the bard sheet.
Yeah. Let's see. All right, so that's perform your art to aid someone else. So I don't think you actually did that. So, wait, you have magical healing. Why did you try to use medicine?
I do. One sec. It doesn't say on any of this. It doesn't say anywhere that I have that.
Check that link I just posted.
Look at arcane art.
Where'd you post the link?
Roll20.
Oh.
Look at your arcane art options.
A new tab. I haven't actually got any of that stuff because even when I asked, no one would really help. I don't know how to use this since I haven't used this before.
Apologies.
I honestly figured that what I had was all I had.
What do you mean what you had?
Oh, what I had down was everything I had.
It is, but what you have down includes arcane art.
Okay, so look, I get to choose one of the looks?
Well, I mean, yeah, the looks don't have any mechanical effect, but you can if
Anyway,
you want.
okay, just skip past those.
Hmm.
So apparently my guy is quote unquote human. Well, yeah. Arcane Arts, a 1D healing damage. I did not know about this, or I would have been using it constantly.
Wait, if you have magical healing, couldn't you just stand behind me while I randomly get gut punched with magic whenever I cast a spell?
Well,
No.
it's also risky, though.
Yeah, he could, but he takes the risk of more problems.
Yeah, he can draw on one at attention, or it reverberates to other targets.
So, in other
Yeah.
words, he might end up healing the enemy if the roll is bad enough. Or worse, if he gets a 6.
And that depends on which effect he's going for. Like, if we're trying to mind control someone, he could accidentally break that enchantment.
Actually, the mind control option isn't like... That's not available yet. I'm pretty sure he can at some point, but not yet. For now, he can only use the charisma
Well, I mean,
thing.
if someone else was trying to mind control someone, one of his potential abilities is a shape their
Yeah,
mind.
canceling the enchantment, then yeah.
But that could, like, spread to someone we don't want it to, also.
Yeah.
Mm.
Or it's worth noting that enchantment, like, can mean a lot. But anyway, yeah. So, and then we also need to ask the questions. Did we loot any notable treasure?
I
don't
got
think
that
so.
key,
I mean,
and we never found out what that key's for.
also, we got 280 recruits and a base.
Are you saying that they're treasure?
No.
Yeah.
More of a drain on resources.
So you're saying that the people are treasure.
Yeah.
I think you can tell the difference between me and between the two of us and him.
You seriously don't see any problem with literally objectifying them.
Nope.
Oh my fucking god.
Okay, so what is the problem with that?
No one explain it. He can figure it out on his own.
Okay, so do we get the XP for a full
No.
280? So 280 recruits to the cause isn't good enough for an XP?
Well, currently they're just a bunch of untrained refugees.
You're literally
not exactly
objectifying them. You're
help.
literally objectifying them. You're literally treating them as though they're property you gained.
So,
What about it?
what the heck? I'm just going
Well,
to take
he
whatever
is
that
evil.
key is and walk away from this for a minute.
Wait, was this in character? Because if so, I'm not saying that.
It doesn't matter if it was in character or not.
No, but if they overhear me, they could end up running away, and then we'd lose all the stuff we got. And, well, people.
Moving on, we don't get any XP for that. Did we learn something new and important about the world?
Definitely.
What?
We learned that gelatinous cubes are very afraid of fire, and when surrounded by fire...
We also learned the basic setup of their camp's defensive.
Oh,
we learned
What their
Alright.
camp's defense
Fair
would
enough.
usually be.
And then did we slay a notable enemy?
I'd say it can't prove...
An army
I mean,
counts.
if
Yeah,
we
well,
want
it
to...
was 30 guys. It was a squadron.
And if we want to extend it further, when that fire spreads, I don't look very fondly upon the gelatinous cube. And if necessary... Okay, also, next session I do plan on going to get it.
Sure you do.
The
Anyway,
cube, that is.
2 experience.
Okay, so it's 7 plus level, right?
Yes.
Okay, 2 left, and I can get the ability to sacrifice a small, larger than cat-sized creature to give me more stuff. No, that's literally ability, where I can blood sacrifice
But you
an
don't
animal
have to
larger than a
take it.
cat. Yes, but if I could carry around large fat cats, and when I sacrifice them, they give me a plus whatever to my spells. Why wouldn't I? Oh, I know. I could lead around a bunch of goats behind me.
For a number of reasons, there's problems with that.
Really? What problems? What problems could possibly happen when Jax comes back, finds out I rescued an entire camp while looking like the devil, and have a group of goats I bring behind me that I sacrifice to give me magical power?
Dumbass. Anyway,
Okay, this is okay. Aldar. Take a minute. While he is 1,000% wrong, you have to admit the mental image is funny.
oh sure, it's entertaining.
Oh, I recognize that'll cause a lot of problems where, the whole devil imagery and stuff. But it would be
there's
hilarious.
1,000 reasons why he's wrong, but
Oh,
at the
yeah,
same time,
it's
it
a
is
horrible
entertaining.
idea. It'd still be hilarious, though.
I am not agreeing with him, by the way. In any
Anyway,
way.
yeah.
That
so I'll
said,
see you
I
guys
still
later.
think we probably should have gotten experience for looting, getting a full 280 people from the camp.
They are not loot. They're human beings.
I mean, they're peasants, so. I mean, they were slaves, so.
Loot experience for this.
What? I didn't hear what you said. Sorry.
On principle, I refuse to give you loot experience for this.
Can me and Bert and whatever his name is get experience on the basis of saving them?
In that case, can I get
No, we
experience for
can't.
providing
Ferret,
them
no.
lodging, food?
No, Ferret.
Why? I provide them lodging.
Unfortunately,
provide
there's
them
no
food.
XP for saving people. Damn it.
Exactly, but there's
Apologies.
XP for loot.
They are not
fair.
loot.
So, what if I can?
No, Ferret.
Okay, I'll just wait. Once I get the goats, I'll find something.
And no polymorphing any of them into loot.
Into what?
Or goats.
What's wrong with having a
Anything.
crowd of 280 goats behind me? Well, 283.
You are not strong enough to take either me or him down.
Alright, I muted him. This should be a lot more peaceful.
Okay. But yeah, like I said, I'm not agreeing with him nor him anything else, but
Yeah, admittedly, you didn't prepare him.
So yeah.
Yeah,
I
so
did
see you
not know
later.
about those ability. If I knew about the ability, I would have used it.
Alright, well, yeah, I'll see you guys later.
See ya.
Muted.
Alright, you're unmuted, Ferret.
Testing. Okay, so
Okay, I gotta go because bathroom.
Okay, so just to be clear, all the categories of loot were the alignment, which I got, the loot, which there was nothing, the learning, which I got, and enemy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Anyway.
Well, I still personally think the loot XP should be a thing.
It's a thing, it's just not here. You're not taking...
I mean, if I turned them all into, I don't know, homunculi after killing them, would they count as loot then?
Technically, yes. However, I am being tempted to DM smite you.
Wait, what? Okay. I can see why. I just feel like it may be a slight bit of an overreaction. I'm just killing a full
Okay, I'll
280
DM
people and you...
amputate you.
Okay.
That's not an overreaction, is it?
I mean, fair, but it's not like...
Rocks fall and your arm is broken.
On the one hand, I'm worried that'll happen. On the other hand, that imagery is too hilarious. Like, a boulder falls, it bounces off your arm. It's fine until you hear a mysterious voice saying, "Rocks fall, your arm's broken. Don't push it." And then the arm spontaneously bends in random directions.
Anyway, yeah, I'll see you later.
Yeah, see you later. Might want to make Craig leave. Brit